Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
They looking at me in amazement. Hand raised high, blood on my waist. I'm strapped up, there's blood on my face. They quit in the corner, ain't have what it takes. They calling me out, I couldn't ignore it. The crowd going wild, and I give them a smile. At border wars, standing in camps. At border wars, 10-8 rounds. At border wars, we don't do ducking, we settle the score. Fight of the night at border wars. Get a knockout. At border wars, leaving no doubt. At border wars, nah, we don't do running, we settle the score. Fight of the night at border wars. I'm showing off and hitting the shuffle. 8-ounce gloves, know we could tussle. Stacking KOs, they come in abundance. Throwing the towel, we don't need judges. Lace them up and they get to running. Cut off that ring like it's nothing. Pin the high guard, then go to the body. He took a knee, the legs looking wobbly. Look at the clock, boy, you in trouble. Scoring knockdowns, I got me a double. Wanna continue, I'm getting a stoppage. I'm in that ring, so it's Molly whopping. Wave it, yeah, the 10-count scores. Dad, my coach, we did it for sure. The boxing voice, call for more. We fighting at border wars. They looking at me in amazement. Hand raised high, blood on my waist. I'm strapped up, there's blood on my face. They quit in the corner, ain't have what it takes. They calling me out, I couldn't ignore it. The crowd going wild, and I give them a smile. At border wars, standing in camps. At border wars, 10-8 rounds. At border wars, we don't do ducking, we settle the score. Fight of the night at border wars. Get a knockout. At border wars, leaving no doubt. At border wars, nah, we don't do running, we settle the score. Fight of the night at border wars. Yeah, we at border wars. Yeah, we at border wars. Yeah, we at border wars. Yeah.
Yo, I know y'all don't like that one. I rock with that one, man. Shout out to my man that dropped that. You need to drop another part 2. Listen, we're back for the latest in the breaking news. Looks like Canelo Alvarez has brought in Jaron Boots Ennis in the camp to assist with Canelo's preparation for Terence Crawford, the pound-for-pound number 3. So we're asking, bro, is Crawford in trouble now that Canelo has brought in some elite level sparring that, you know, according to many, is a younger version of Terence Crawford. People are saying Jaron Boots Ennis is a younger version of Terence Crawford. Not only that, but he also has Yoenis Hernandez in there as well, El Diablo. So he's got the power. Now he's got the athleticism and the slickness. We're also going to be doing a live fight chat for the Caribbean Royale MVP Promotions card. Right now on the screen, Jermaine Ortiz on your prelims. I'm watching on DAZN. I don't know if it's available on YouTube, but we're here for it, man. We're here to take your calls and let us know what you guys think. You know, does this help Canelo bringing in Jaron Boots Ennis, or does this affect him? We actually got a few polls. How does Jaron Boots Ennis sparring affect Canelo's chances? So that's our poll on the community page. Right now, the options are huge boost for Canelo's preparation. The next option is helps but won't decide the fight. Next option is no real advantage against Crawford. And then the final option is could disrupt Canelo's game plan. And we have the same kind of a poll here on YouTube Live. That was the YouTube community. Here on YouTube Live, we're asking, does Boots sparring give Canelo an edge? 61% believe it gives Canelo a major edge. 13% are saying minor advantage. 22% are saying no impact, and 5% says it hurts Canelo. I don't know how could sparring someone as athletic, gifted, young, strong, switching. I mean, he's Terence Crawford, just younger. I know that the bud tenders are not going to agree, but we all know He is perceived to be Terence Bud Crawford, but younger. So, yeah, man, what do you guys think about the latest news? It broke. Obviously, Boots posted it, Canelo posted it, and then the internet went on fire because, the Ring Magazine, they reposted it, and the world is talking about it right now. Again, this is the best possible sparring you could have picked. This is exactly like when Devin Haney tried to get Jaron Boots. When he tried to get Brian Norman in for sparring to get ready for that Ryan Garcia left hook or that Jose Ramirez left hook. You bring in a guy like a Brian Norman who has a similar left hook with a whole lot of wallop behind it, and I think that's what Canelo's doing. He's bringing in the younger version of Terence Crawford. Yes, Boots doesn't have the experience and maybe even ring IQ of a Terence Crawford. But again, no one is going to ever emulate Crawford to the T. You just need someone to help Canelo. And between Jaron Boots Ennis and Yoenis Hernandez, I think that Canelo has done himself a huge service here. And I think this changes a lot. I think this really, really changes a lot when we're talking about who's getting the better preparation. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to spar either of those two guys, right? Like, who wants to spar Boots and who wants to spar Diablo? And this is what Canelo is, this is who he's getting prepared with. Look at the size of both of those guys. Even Jaron looks nothing like a welterweight any longer. He looks bigger than Canelo. And Canelo's forehead all red, so he was taking some jabs. You can tell that was them Boots Ennis jabs with them free flexes. Getting them ready. Getting them ready, man. That's all you need, bro. You got Jaron shooting jabs at you, switching sides for another 20-something days. Oh, shit. We cooking with good grease here. Shout out Canelo. I love it. I love it. I truly love it. What does this mean, though? That is the question, man. What does this mean? Canelo bringing in Jaron Boots Ennis. He's 34-0, 30 KOs. First time he's ever sparred Canelo, so you know that sparring ain't going to be light. You know what I mean? Jaron is here to do a job, and that job is to emulate Terence Bud Crawford. And I don't think there's anyone else that could have did a better job at it. If you're gonna find a guy to beat Crawford on Halloween, yeah, Boots is him. Boots is him. Let's be real. The guy can switch from orthodox to southpaw. He was already making a transition from welterweight to junior welterweight. You can tell by the picture because he's standing next to, again, Yoenis Hernandez, and look at the size of Boots compared to the 160-pounder that just wiped out Kyrone Davis. They're both making Canelo look small. So once again, is this trouble for Terence Crawford? This is elite sparring. This is elite sparring. And someone that can actually mimic Crawford's speed and technical skill. He may not have the ring IQ. He may not have the ring IQ of a Terence Bud Crawford because you get that over time with the fights you win, the situations you're in. But youth, athleticism, agility, ability, oh man. Oh man, this is a lot. Boots with that relentless body pressure, using them signature body shots to try to slow Canelo down, give him a little something. A lot of y'all thought Crawford was going to attack that body. Looks like Canelo's getting ready for that. But phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. Now is the time. Discord available. X Spaces also available. Majid, what it do? Damn. Jermaine Ortiz just lunging in like that. He looks strong though. Sheesh.
Yes, yes. What up?
What up?
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I had seen the news, and I'm going for Crawford. I don't, I don't know. I ain't really see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh shit, you got to be threatened. The selling tool for me on the threatening part in this fight is just Canelo's weight with his experience, if he able to land or not. But this Boots in this, I don't even think Boots Ennis go to the body enough. I think his pace, we seen him get caught in between his shots. You know, I don't, I don't know. I don't really see really too much out of this shit. I mean, I think it's good that Boots was able to get in there, engage where he at with this shit. But I'm more impressed with Canelo having that Hernandez dude in there because I know that dude bringing some heat and some fire. Like that shit, that's some different work right there. That's one of the future dudes that everybody got to watch out for. So I like that one. But Boots, I feel like I don't know. They fighting styles. They always say Inoue ain't the next Pacquiao, Shakur ain't the next Mayweather. Fucking Kobe ain't the. I mean, what? No, my LeBron, he ain't the next Jordan. Everybody that's supposed to be now and today, they always say they ain't nothing like, those dudes that already done made they track in the sport. And I feel like it's the same thing. Boot still we got mad question marks on him when it come to him. So I think it's some good work, but it ain't nothing like to really be scared of or whatever. At the end of the day, Boots had the opportunity on that Black Prom to not train to beat the nigga and actually beat the nigga itself. So it's like kind of counterproductive on the hating perspective, but that's just my cheap shot thrown. But that's all I got.
Alright. Shout out Majid. Yeah, I'm definitely not in agreements with him. Uh yes. I mean I'm partially in agreements, right? Like obviously I believe that Hernandez is a huge um advantage for Canelo to have him in camp and he's gonna get great work with him. But yeah, I feel the same about Boots. Come on, man. You need somebody that can switch, and now you got him. I mean, you kidding me? Got it. You got to give him. Yeah, that camp is crazy right now. Let's just be real. That's a crazy camp. Shout out to Jermaine Ortiz, just gets a knockdown. This dude Bautista making us look bad. He don't even look Dominican. Let's be straight. And he out here just fighting super duper soft. Look, he making faces. Okay, okay, okay. I thought he was about to check out because she asked him, "You don't want to continue?" He just made these weird faces. But Jermaine came out strong, bro. Physically, he looks good too. He in great shape, muscular as hell. He needed that, bro. He ain't got a stoppage in years, years. Sounds like on boxer. I was about to go to you, but it looks like you put your hand down. I don't know. If you want to speak, you do have to request. If you're trying to speak, you do have to request. I seen your hand up, but it is no longer up. We're going out to AC. What it do?
Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Yo, first off, let me say, man, nothing but respect for Bud Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? He is an all-time great Hall of Fame fighter, top five of this era, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, it's finna be over. It was already gonna be over with, boy, but it's even more finna be over with. That boy Carnalito finna put the beats on this man, bro. And I've been telling y'all niggas, man, I ain't trying to see it, man. They finna sacrifice the best current American boxer in the size mismatch, and man, he finna get beat down, bro. He finna get beat down, bro. That's crazy. I mean, we kind of knew Boots was sparring Canelo, man, because you know Stephen Fulton said that shit earlier this year, bro. But yeah, man, he got that boy Hernandez. Boy, it's finna be a wrap, bro. It's finna be a wrap, man. This man Bud is finna get stopped, bro. I'm sorry to tell you niggas that shit, man, because I fuck with Bud Crawford, bro. But that man finna get stopped, bro. That man finna get beat up, man. He might get his face broke like Billy Joe, man. You know, Canelo said he mad at the nigga because he let Turkey talk him into the bullshit. Hey, bro, this shit finna be over with, man. Rest in peace to Bud Crawford, bro. It's 21 days. And shit, we finna see a motherfucking funeral, man. Somebody called the Undertaker, bro, cause it's a wrap, man. This man finna get beat the fuck, man. But just remember that y'all asked for it, bro. Y'all kept saying all this Earl Spence shit. He knocked out Earl Spence so he could beat up everybody in boxing and all this goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sound like the niggas who was Canelo fans who said he could beat Usyk, bro. It's weight classes for a reason, man. And this man is finna show y'all that shit, bro. But yeah, man, shout out Big Cinnamon, man. He finna beat this man down, man, and respect the bud. You know what I'm saying? He had a great career, you know. It's no shame in losing to a nigga in your 6 weight class. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. But salute, bro. Salute.
Man, this got to be a special moment for Jaron. You know, training alongside Canelo like that. Canelo doing the no look pull counters. Shout out for Rod Ennis with the footage. Is Crawford in trouble? Look at Canelo with the no look. Oh, slip, no look. Looking at the camera. Oh, the roll. Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly in a few days. Salsa con boxeo.
TBV, the new religion, and this is the fucking new pope of fucking boxing. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I think it definitely helps Canelo, you know, as far as the footwork and cutting off the ring and things like that. But I honestly think that Crawford should just be pretty much focused for the first 8 rounds to pretty much try to outbox Canelo, fight from the outside, not exchange so much, you know, for at least for the first 8, and then try to see if, you know, he ends up with fatigue, you know, see if his speed or his condition changes a little bit. But I'm still gonna go for Crawford, man. I still want him to win by unanimous decision. I just like to see, you know, history being made. If he's the underdog, I like to root for the underdog, in most cases. So that's the guy that I want to see win, man. But shout out to Boots, man, because sparring ain't free. You know what I'm saying? Trap bag open. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get paid. You know what I'm saying? While you're still um training and working up to your fight. You're training with one of the best, with a legend, and you're getting that money. So shout out to Boots and his camp. Shout out to Canelo for making that happen, and shout out to Hernandez, man. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe he can try to land a fight with I think it's Janny Beck. So that'd be a good fight to watch. But that's pretty much my call, man. Y'all take care of yourself.
All right. Phone lines are open. Discord available. X Spaces available if you want to call in and voice your opinion on today's topic. We're also watching the live fights on DAZN, but today's topic obviously is the breaking news. Jaron Boots Ennis links up with Canelo, and we're asking, is this the best link up Canelo could have done to get ready for Terence Bud Crawford? Discord available. X Spaces also available. You just got to request. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. It's also going to help with the visibility. Trying to get this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know. We are talking this latest news. Shout out. Jermaine Ortiz picks up the stoppage win. Been a long time since he had one of those. So I know he's feeling good. And Canelo got to be feeling good, eh? He got to be feeling good. Now that he's been able to, you know, bring in someone that can truly emulate and mimic a Terence Bud Crawford. Maybe even on a faster level, man. It's all over. Maybe even on a faster level. Obviously, Jaron is younger, more youthful. So potentially, Canelo could be getting work with someone faster than what he's going to be facing on September 13th. Is Boots naturally bigger than Crawford? Quite possibly as well, since he started his career at 47. You know, who knows what that man was cutting down from. Moose, what up? Moose.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Coming through.
You know what you got to do, right, Terrence? This is what you got to do. I hope you're listening, Terrence. Now, after you whoop Canelo ass, you're going to have to beat Boots ass. Just because. You understand? That's all I got to say, man. Terrence, if you're feeling up to it after you fight Canelo, God willing, everything go in our favor. You got to double back and whoop Boots ass. And this is what I want you to do. Ask him. Say, did Boots hit you up? Or did you hit Boots up? If Boots hit him up, you got to whoop Boots ass even more now. Put it on him. Okay? But if you didn't, you know, maybe we'll spare him. We won't knock him out or stop him. But we got to stop both of them now. Canelo and Boots. That's that ass. That's all I got. Salute TBB. Hope everybody have a blessed day. One love.
All right, all right. We got Mike. Help is on the way.
Boxing boys. Hello?
Yes, sir. You said help was on the way. They sent the help to the wrong gym. They sent the help to the wrong gym.
Who was the help? Tell me.
Oh, don't you act crazy.
Boots? Hold on. Boots, hold on. So Boots a sparring partner now?
Don't you act crazy.
Sparring partner?
Don't you act crazy.
Boots is a sparring?
Is Shakur a sparring partner? Is Crawford a sparring partner when he be sparring Shakur?
That's his big bro.
Oh, that's big bro. That's big bro.
Ness. Ain't no nigga ever called
sir. Yes, sir. Have no fear. Canelo got that Philadelphia monster in here. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I love it, Ness.
Hey, did you see who else he got? Did you see who else he got?
It don't matter. That nigga have
the Cuban
vision,
devil.
man.
The Cuban devil, El Diablo. Oh my Lord Jesus.
Who?
The Cuban devil,
Who
man.
you say?
The Cuban devil.
What's his name? What's his name?
Joannis Hernandez, 160 pounder. The dude that just beat Kyron Davis.
Why he a sparring partner?
What?
Why he a sparring partner?
Because you Canelo. When you Canelo, you could call when you Canelo, you call Mike Tyson, he gonna spar you.
No.
Bruh,
you know what? Boots got his biggest payday.
Shakur was begging Loma to let him spar him again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Canelo got a better camp.
I hope he do. I hope he ain't got no fucking steroids in that camp with him. You know what I'm talking about? I hope he clean over there. I hope he pissing clean over there.
You bring out the big guns in sparring. Now they gotta test you. Here we go.
Well, you know how they a little dirty over there, Ness. You acting real funny today, Ness, but I love it. I love it, Ness. Because now we know where you stand, bro. We know where you stand.
What?
Help is on the way.
What you mean? It looked like the help arrived at Canelo camp, man.
Bro, listen, that help ain't gonna be enough for Terence Crawford, my boy. Hey, I hope after he get done, he don't do what he did to Earl and stand on the rope and grab his nuts for Jaron. You know what he did to Charlo when he grabbed his nuts? He was sitting. A man was on the ground, but he was over here talking shit to Charlo, grabbing his nuts. That's what he gonna fucking do to Jaron. And hopefully Jaron don't bitch up like he did when he walked past, cause his hand looking like a good little boy. You know, he's stuttering ass, can't even talk. He can't even get his sentence out straight when he talk about Terence Crawford. Come on, man. Stop playing. You know Philly ain't shit. Philly ain't had a good champion since Danny Garcia, and he won shit. So I'm gonna say Bernard Hopkins was the last best champion they had. Come on, man. Come on, Ness. Stop playing with us, Ness. We about to beat the shit out of that boy. Then we gonna grab our sack on that nigga, Jaron Boots Ennis. You feel me? Jaron, man, get the fuck out of here, Ness. You know what time it is, baby.
They got you
Hey,
tight right now. They got you tight right
can't
now.
wait, bro. I
You
promise you
tight
can't.
right now.
No. You think that's really gonna help him, bro?
What?
You think that's gonna help him, Jerron? Jerron ain't got no power. His defense ain't like fucking Buzz, bro. He gonna get in there thinking, oh, it's gonna be. He gonna get caught with some crazy shit. I'm
What?
telling you, he gonna get caught with some crazy shit. Canelo will get caught with some crazy shit, bro. I don't know why you doing this to us, man. You gonna learn today, Ness. You gonna learn today, cause guess what? Help is on the way, and you ain't got that much more longer to wait,
I
baby.
don't
It
even know
ain't
how
that
you
much
still
longer.
saying help on the way when that help went to the wrong gym. Yes, sir.
How is he gonna help somebody when he needs 2 nuts for 154 pounders, bro?
Bro,
He
he
ain't,
put out a
bro. Trust
video.
me,
He put out a video and
but
said that ain't true. Don't be believing anything people say. Come to the
he said a lot of
source.
bullshit.
Come to the
Hey,
source.
you know
Hey,
when they took
he
that
looking
picture, his
good on
brother
that
uploaded that
bag,
video.
man. He
It looked
looking
like he was
good on that
excited to be
bag.
around him. He looked like he was excited to be around him. He looked like a fanboy in there. That's what he looked like, a fucking
Man,
Tower of a Tom ass
hey
nigga.
yo, is it me or Boots looking like a light heavyweight? What you think?
Boost like a fucking chump.
Oh
A
man,
chump. A
you a
duck, a
hater. You
chump,
a
and he
hater.
ain't
You a
ready.
hater, man. You
No,
a
I'm not
hater.
a hater. I'm talking facts. He looked like a hater
Yes,
by going in the camp
sir.
with
That help
Canelo.
got to the wrong gym. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
look, look like a hater by going to that camp, bro. Help is on the way, Nesta
How
Gibbs,
you look like
baby.
a hater?
Hey,
How you look like a hater sparring one of your idols, man? Get out of here.
oh, let me check. Can I explain why? Because you want to help the
Next
other
time, next
guy, man.
time,
Stop
next
playing with me,
time.
man.
Who
Have a great time.
go? Who
Yes, sir.
go?
Lord have mercy.
Yes,
Won't
sir.
do,
Lord of
but yes,
mercy.
sir. The help has arrived. The reinforcement has arrived, and we are a fully equipped camp. There are NDA agreements. There are no cell phones in the camps, and there's no moles in the camps. We're privileged enough to have Boots, Jaron Ennis in the camp. We're privileged enough to have Violant Desant in the camp, and we're privileged enough to have Yo Hernandez in the camp. Three big heavy hitters in the light heavyweight divisions. Right now, man, we're privileged enough to have that. Let's leave over there Terence Crawford to be sparring with the little guys. He's sparring Shakur Stevenson. He's sparring Keyshawn Davis. He's sparring Raymond Ford. I don't know how that's gonna help I don't know how that's gonna help Crawford, but hey, that's what it is. That's who he wants to spar, and just let it be like that, man. But shout out to Canelo for bringing some good heavy hitters to his camp. Man, I'm excited for this fight. We can't get too ahead of ourselves because we know that sparring doesn't win fights, but it's preparing him well. That's all I gotta say, and we're ready for this. Help has arrived.
Yes, sir. Listen, it might not win fights, but it definitely gets you prepared for fights, man. We can't act like getting top-notch work isn't something that's great. Like,
For
again,
sure. Hey, and not only is Canelo getting prepared for his fight, but so is Boots. You know how much is he gonna learn from just being around Canelo and around the other killers? Like in the camp, man, it's like, man, it's a world class experience that you don't get
for
a lot in
sure.
your lifetime as a boxing as a boxer. But all right, Ness.
All right. Bones 13, help is definitely not on the way. Canelo at 6. Mexican flag emoji. Maybe you said in 6. Kerry G, $5. Counter punch making boxing. JT.
Yeah, yo, can y'all hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, man. All right, let me touch base a little bit. The clip with Canelo hitting the double end bag. You know, they all train for good muscle memory, but once again, he's stationary, his feet are very flat, right in front of bag. Sometimes targets gonna right there in front of him, so it's gonna be harder for Canelo to land those shots because he's very stationary. I'm looking at this. Y'all keep saying help is on the way or the wrong help. I don't know, man. Maybe Boots went in there to boost up his confidence. He to say like they say, he got in there with Canelo. It was a look more for Boots, not a look for to be more beneficial to Canelo. Because we know in sparring, I don't think they all went out. You know, you can't really hurt the champ as much. You could touch the champ, give the champ a few pointers, but we know it's gonna be different when he get in there with Bud Crawford, man. We know it's gonna be different. Boots do look big on this. He do look like he walk around like he in the high 70s. Like he look like he could fight at 68 because he looks taller and he looks just as big as Canelo. He's just taller, so it made him look a little bigger. But man, you know, when we get in that, when Bud get in there, bro, it's gonna be totally different. Ness, you already said who you pick. We could tell how you go with your how you go with your calls after people call in. We know you got Canelo, but like I said, man, it's gonna be different when Bud get in
Just
there
like
with
we know
Canelo,
you
bro. A
got
lot of
Bud. We know
people.
you got Bud. That's why you trying to hate on the work.
Hey,
Talking about the
no,
work
I
don't
know I
really
got
help
Bud, but I
Canelo.
can speak it. Listen, I can speak it. I can
Hate
speak it
in
in
your
existence,
blood.
my guy.
Hate in
I
your
don't have to sit
blood.
there and say I gotta wait for the weigh-ins. That's what you're saying.
Hate
You
in
gotta
your
wait for the
blood.
weigh-ins. I'm speaking it before it happens.
No, you said it
Before it
right the
happens.
first
Yes, we
time. You
got.
trying to speak it into
Yes,
existence.
I'm saying it. No, like I said, you said who you picking. You gotta wait for the weigh-ins. I'm picking Bud Crawford. I don't gotta wait for the weigh-ins. I don't have to wait for the weigh-ins.
Yes,
You just gave
sir.
flowers to Canelo about a stationary bag that all right, that's
Yes,
bouncing right back, and he's
sir.
staying right in front of the bag. Tell him pick them feet up. Tell him pick them.
Hey,
That's what he should be
hey,
working on.
is Jerron
But
standing in
look,
front of him?
but look, Ness.
You so mad.
Hey,
You
look,
talking
Ness.
about
Look,
bag work
Ness.
when the
I'm
whole
not
show
mad.
about
You mad?
sparring fucking
Ness.
Jerron.
I'm not
You
mad. You
mad.
mad? Look
Color
at him.
showing.
Look at him.
Color
Look at
showing.
him. Look at
Color
him, Canelo.
showing.
Canelo. Canelo lover.
Color
Look at
showing.
you, Canelo lover. Come on, man. Hey,
Color
bro, look.
showing.
I was trying to talk boxing, man. I ain't want to argue with no Canelo fan. Don't get rapid on me, Ness. What I'm saying is, bro, all that shit sound good. Sparring and sparring. I think Boost got more of the experience out of it. It was a big deal for him. He's not no sparring partner. He's a special fighter, so he belongs up there. So Boost got more out of this than Canelo did, because some of that shit is gonna be different when he get in there with Bud, man. Bud is on a
Get
whole
the.
different level when it comes down to this
That's
IQ
the
shit too.
bell, man. That's the bell. Get that hate up out of here. How you gonna say the dude that people literally say is a younger version of Crawford, who switches like Crawford, but's bigger than Crawford, thicker than Crawford, more muscular than Crawford, younger than Crawford? Canelo ain't gonna get nothing, but Boots gonna get everything out the spawn. The hate is in the building. The hate is in the building. Now, if this would have been Jaron going to Crawford camp, oh boy, them bud tenders would have been happy, happy, joy, joy. But that ain't it, so they mad. My man ain't even talk about the fact that he spawned Canelo. He talked about the bag work. You know you a hater when you want to ignore the sparring. Jason, $5. When Bud smokes Canelo, y'all better keep the same biased energy. Nasty word. Chris Turbo, $2. People really think Boots is a replica of Crawford? Pop Shop Talk, $2. So when Bud beats Canelo, he beat Boots too? Laugh out loud. Hero Killer, counterpunch for Mike. Yes, sir, Mike. You got a counter. Pop Shot, $2. I'll get excited when Boots fight Ortiz. Hater, haters. GMOG, $5. Who is going to help Bud in camp for Canelo? Steven Nelson? Call T. Diddy and ask him for a favor. Turk emoji. Bud emoji. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You know it's hate when you trying to say that Boots in camp with Canelo means nothing for Canelo, but somehow Steven Nelson and my man is having a chicken wing bake-off The dude that's having a bake-off in camp with Crawford is helping more. Y'all don't get the fuck out of here with your hate, man. What up? Star, what up?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, what up, the Boxing Voice? If you're here, subscribe and definitely put the thumbs up for the channel. I love this channel. So today, I'm excited about this topic. I feel like when I saw the picture, Ness, it honestly looked like Boots was just happy to be there. I'm excited for him because I feel like he's having a tough time right now. So I kind of agree with JT in the fact that it looks like he needed more of a little push right now than Canelo. On the other hand, for him, I don't see it being smart because Eddie was saying that Boots is actually looking to have a Bud or Canelo fight. So this is the same situation that we was talking about when Haney wanted to be spot Brian Norman, and they made that smart decision because look what's going on now. On the other hand, for Canelo, as far as a sparring partner, I think it's pretty cool as far as the footwork, the switching, people saying that he's like a Bud Crawford. But on the other hand, me just watching, I've been watching a lot of tape trying to really get the knowledge on both of them. And I think really what Crawford have that he bring to the table that can't be duplicated is that IQ and the grit. So I feel like Boots can kind of prepare him for those things like the footwork, and the switching. But I think Bud gonna have him, go outdo him in the grit, that grit and that IQ, that ring IQ.
See, I agree with you because remember, in my monologue, I said, Boots don't got the IQ. That comes with the experience and the fights that you fight. You know, but
Right.
but he could
Hmm.
he could mimic Crawford and everything else. He could mimic him in switching, in speed, in jabbing, everything. Especially if that's what you're being brought in to do. Like, come on,
Yeah,
it's not like he's going in there and he doesn't know the assignment. It's like we bringing you because you favor Crawford. We need you to act like Crawford.
that's true. Now let me ask you this too, Ness. You're kind of like, you're my, like I want you to mentor me. So as an analyst, I'm picking Crawford, and I'm asking you honestly, is the reason why you don't pick to the weigh-in because you don't like being wrong?
Well, I do have to see the weigh-in, man. Everybody makes weight differently, you know. I mean, look at
Mm-hmm.
Xander. Xander's last weigh-in looked, you know, it looked bad, but he still got the
Right, but
win.
I'm just saying it's kind of like safe. You know what I'm saying? If you pick somebody today, then you'll be eating that crow. But if you wait to the weigh-in, then it's a lot more. You could be like, I told y'all I ain't want to pick.
Well,
That's kind of how
again,
it
look,
seems.
if you think about Canelo and Jacobs, right? Because these dudes think I'm waiting to the weigh-in to be safe or not to
Right.
pick on purpose. But if you think about Canelo Jacobs, Jacobs came into that weigh-in chewing gum, first sign of a tough camp,
Mm,
first sign of being dry, first sign of a difficult weight cut. Second thing he does is blow the IBF 10 pound rehydration the next day. He can't even win the belt.
mm.
So that does matter. These dudes don't, they just, again, they picking with their heart. Look, you had a grown man literally tell you that Canelo will get nothing out of Boots. Come on, bro. That's
Okay.
crazy.
So you saying it's wisdom? It's wisdom to pick to wait and see the full process
When
and
is a
then
50-50
pick
fight?
once they weigh in.
When is a 50-50 fight? 70-30, 60-40? Hell yeah. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm riding with Bud, so I might, I'm okay, and I'm willing for whatever. But I'm riding with Bud for all that I've studied up into this far. I think the grit and the IQ is going really show up the night of the fight.
Let's see.
All
Hopefully.
right, let's go.
Hopefully.
TBV, I'm here. I'm listening.
All right.
All right.
Khaled.
Yo, Ness.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Jalen, turn that down for me. Turn that music down for me. All right, real quick. Sparring is sparring. However, this just shows that he's not taking Terence Crawford lightly. He like knows that he in there with a real guy, and he's preparing properly. You know, you bring in one of the best young phenoms in Boots Ennis. I think the Hernandez is a great guy to bring in. Ness, you You talked about some other heavyweights and some super middleweights he brought in and some other killer niggas he brought in. He just heard everybody. He's not taking you lightly. He's up. He's motivated. This is not going to be the William Skull of Canelo Alvarez. So let's not assess it from that standpoint. We're going to get the best version of him because he brought in Jaron Boots Ennis. He's brought in real guys. So he's taking you very serious, Terence Crawford. So I think it's just a testament to the preparation that's taking place. Well, you want to get into IQ and all those things, all right, cool. But I'm not giving that Terence Crawford has more IQ than Canelo. I hear that being thrown around when I'm the one that has more fights, when I'm the one that's been in there with the better opposition. I was in there with Floyd and then got better. I was in there. I've been in there with pound for pound guys, Cotto, Triple G, Kovalev, Beevil. I've been in there with the better opposition, and I've either had to neutralize them or lose, and then like learn from it, and then like get better. So, hey, my bad for all the screaming. So yeah, bro, I think it's just the preparatory work that's taking place, bro. And I'm going with Nello, man. Hey, yo, as far as all that pick your feet up shit, I really was just watching Eric Berlenga and Nello last night. I gotta finish it. I'm not saying that EB has the footwork of Terence Bud Crawford, but I am saying that EB was on that back foot. He was moving, and then like those feet was picked up. Those feet, he was cut off. He was cut off and backed up as the cruiserweight on fight night.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but that's
saying?
what
So
they.
it's like,
But again, you that might be good for you, but you got to remember that they gonna look at it like, come on, bro, you comparing Berlanga's feet to Bud's feet.
I know that's what I'm saying, but it's also like, yeah, but this is a new weight class feat for like Terence Bud Crawford. This ain't 154 or 147 feet. That's something that also has to be accounted for too. You're like a new fighter now because you're at 168, so your feet may be slower. You don't know how your feet is gonna respond. You're at three classes up now. Everybody's different. We like fight different up here. So yes, that's a valid point. But also like, hey yo, Charlo feet had good feet too. He was cut off. Hey yo, you cut off. I'm in your shit. Go watch the fight. So I'm watching all 168s. I'm on Nello for the rest of the month. Yo, motherfuckers pick their feet up, bro. Motherfuckers pick their feet up. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, I ain't gonna disrespect Bud by saying that they feet the same. But hey, Buddy does pick his feet up. But shout out to Nello for the great prep work. That's my call. Sparring is sparring.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your
All
time.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. If you're watching this on X Live streaming video, go ahead and give me a retweet, repost. If you're watching this on X Spaces, listen, excuse me, reach your repost. Artiga looking like she about to get a stop. She got a stoppage. Lord of mercy. She got a stoppage in a women's fight. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. She always crying when she win. Come on, stop the crying. Start celebrating this shit. JT, counterpunch.
What's up, young man? I think you forgot my name, but you know who I am. When you say you got a grown man, I got a grown man on the opposite of the car, waiting to cut me up or over talk me like a little child. But like I was saying though, man, at the end of the day, I think you hear certain words, then you just rap it and run with it. All I was saying is Boots benefits more with the sparring than Canelo. Like the last caller said, Canelo might have all this experience, but Canelo's been winning a certain way. Canelo wins a certain way, he loses the same way. These fights, Bivol and Mayweather, be honest with you, a lot of people say he grew from that fight. Yeah, he got more head movement, but the feet are still the same. The feet are still the same, man. A lot of fighting fans feel like Canelo don't have to move or don't have to pick up the feet. He's gonna have to pick up them feet to get close to Bud. And that's where this fight is different. Bud is one of those fighters where he draw you into moving and he know when to punch and he time you perfect. He'll draw you into something and his punches are harder because you walking straight into him. Walking straight into him. So like, man, look, Canelo getting all these slick fighters in there. Boots Ennis is a good fighter, but like I'm gonna say it again, I think Boots went in there on a mission to get the experience to be in there with a fighter like Canelo. I don't think Canelo is used to being in front of these slick fighters. I hope he pick up his feet. I hope he learns something from it. But we all know Canelo best weight was 160. It's not 160. He's very lazy. He's a lazy fighter now. In his mind, he feel like, oh, a guy don't come to fight. He not supposed to make him fight. He's not supposed to make him cut off the ring. That's a skill itself right there, man. So look, he better be ready for Bud Crawford. Cause he get lazy in there and fight in a minute and a half, and you got a fighter that fights 3 minutes. That don't look that good, Ness. That don't look that good. All we could bring up is the weight. Hey, Bud, and look, give me another kind of punch if I go over, because I know you looking at that time. So look, all we could do is bring up the weight. But now I've been sitting here thinking, damn, Bud been walking around at this weight class for a long ass time. A long ass time. All we can sit there, so he haven't fought at this weight class. But his team been training him to walk around at this weight to get comfortable. They must know something that we don't know. So you can wait on the way in. I'm going with the team. And my eyes tell me that Bud and them took this fight because they know something that we don't know. Well, I know it. You might not know it. You can wait on the weigh-ins. But I'm going on what I see. And at the end of the day, I see a lot of stuff wrong. I brought up the bag because you brought up something about the bag. You said, oh, he's hitting the bag stationary in front of the bag, man.
You may
Man,
feel like
move
it's your
around. Pick
time,
them feet up.
but it's not your
Can I
time.
go against her? That's you, huh? You sound just like that woman, Ness. That's you singing or who that was? Nah, but like I was saying, man, I want to see Canelo pick them feet up. Use them feet. Cause that he ain't that shit still the same. And to the last caller. All right. 15, Canelo started his pro debut. 15. Bud was still in amateurs at 15. Yeah, we can give him more experience and stuff. I think I think Canelo is the older fighter and that we go off the rounds in the ring. Man, them knees looking bad, bro. It's just to a point where going back to what I said about the Boots fight, I don't think Canelo can pick up anything from this fight because he's stuck in his ways. When that bell ring and Bud start punching on him, you gonna start seeing Canelo be defensive. Because Canelo is a defensive fighter. He's very aggressive coming forward, but he's defensive and he resets back to defense because he don't want to take punishment. He want to give punishment, but he don't want to take punishment. So like, man, don't be surprised you see Bud Crawford resetting his ass the whole fight, man, with feints, turnarounds, moving, might step in, bully him a little bit. But man, them feet, boy. It's something about them feet. He it's like a statue, bro. His feet are too steady, man. I mean, stand still, bro. He gotta start picking up the feet, get a little bounce in them. And the Cholo is he brought about the Cholo thing. Cholo had uneducated movement in the ring. He was just moving. He was not trying to set traps off of Canelo. So we can't talk about IQ. If Bud is gonna move, he gonna run you into something. You best believe, because he
JT,
not gonna let Canelo. Yes, sir.
can I ask you one
There you go. You
question?
said my name. Go ahead. You said my name. You know you address me as a grown ass man, but go ahead.
I just want to ask one question. Is it true that you picked against Canelo in every fight except the one that he actually lost versus Bivol?
Hey, listen.
Excuse me?
Can I answer that? Can
Yeah,
I answer
of
that?
course.
I can answer it like this,
That's why
Ness.
I asked the question.
Yes, I could go on record saying that. I said I will pick, and I'm on record saying I will pick Sam Walmart against Canelo. So take that intuition too,
No, no, no. I mean,
and you
can
run
you
with that.
answer the question? Can you
No,
answer?
listen what I'm saying though. Listen what I'm saying though. I said yes. I also will pick Sam
Okay.
Walmart
Okay.
against Canelo.
Okay.
Okay, so that debunks
So
you
to get
asking me
this
that
straight,
question.
just to get this straight, every time you picked him, he won, and the one time you didn't pick him, he lost.
Nah, I picked some, the Floyd in the Bible. See now you trying to redirect me, but there's a
You may
lot of
feel like it's
times
your
I was
time,
in here trolling Canelo,
So
but
that
it's
means
not
you
and
your
I
picked
know
time.
Canelo was
Jamel.
gonna win
You
those
picked
fights.
Jamel. You picked
Hold on,
Jamel.
brother. Hold on, Ness. You can't move me around. Now you trying to bully me. Go
No,
ahead, go over there with that shit, with that slow ass
that was
feet,
the
Canelo.
bell. That was the
All
bell.
I'm
I
trying to
was
tell
just
you,
asking a question. That's all.
how that's my bad though, bro? How that's my bad though? What are you doing? You asked me a question to slow my time up, bro.
Lord have mercy. So how much time I took from you for asking that question?
You took 30 seconds because you
All
kept
right,
asking. You
all right.
kept
You
asking me
want
not to answer it.
take a minute. Take a minute
So
and 30 just for that, brother.
nah, I,
It
I
ain't
just
gonna
need
help your
30 more.
case. It ain't gonna help your case, man. You doing bad.
Man, listen, bro. Oh, you try look, you trying to win
Everybody,
a
I
debate.
mean, everybody
Listen, bro.
heard you
It's a
literally
lot of
say
fight.
that it can't help
It's a
Canelo.
lot of fight. It don't matter though. It don't. And I say it again. It benefits Boost more than it benefits Canelo
Wow,
at this point in their
you
careers.
crashing out. You need to take a puff. You all excited?
Man, look, I ain't you, bro. You a funny dude, bro. You a funny dude. I wish you was that clever in the ring, though, Ness. You're not that clever in the ring, though. You're a good shit talker. But like I was saying, man, was picked against Canelo, y'all. That's why he tried to bring that up. But realistically, I know Canelo was going to win most of them fights. But, Canelo time has came, and it's coming. He's going to get exposed by a guy that moved up that far this beginning of his career at 135, and he's going to get exposed. That's all I'm saying. That's my call.
All right. Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. That's just a great stat though to hear. Like every time you picked against Canelo, he won. And then you like, I ain't picking Bivol because Canelo cherry picking Bivol, and then he loses. That's a hell of a eye, man. That's a hell of a eye. Y'all be talking about nah, Coach JT, give a counterpunch to Coach JT. So so so
It may
the
feel like it's your
so the
time,
man picks
but
all these fights. Like, yo, he picked Berlanga? Man, I didn't know he was rocking with Berlanga like I was. Lord of mercy. Baby Joker.
Yo, how's the audio, bro?
It's good, brother. It's good.
Yo, does it benefit Boots more than Canelo? Because Canelo's further on
Nah,
ahead in
that's
his
his
career.
that was him changing the narrative. The
Yeah, yeah,
truth.
but I'm saying, when Canelo brings lesser fighters to spar with them, I'm guessing Canelo never benefits from anything, but he keeps on winning, right? That's fucking crazy. Hey, he's had a good lineup of sparring, right? Because I seen that Joannes Diaz was in there sparring him too.
Tell us.
Yes, sir. Because he left Ronnie Shields. He left him. He said because Ronnie had an issue
Let me
with letting
find out.
fighters come. He said it on this La Casaca del Boxeo interview he had.
Nice.
Well, he said that shit though. He said Ronnie wouldn't let them come out of the gym to go spar other opponents to get better, and he decided to move out and fucking landed some sparring sessions with Canelo. He has a good lineup this camp, man. I like it, but you know, all I hear too is Bud has grit and IQ. It's kind of sad that he showed you grit and IQ versus those opponents. A 10 fight fighter in Madrimov, a 13-month layoff Sean Porter that had previous losses, that wanted to retire prior to the fight. Brooke that was coming down from getting beat up by Triple G and Errol Spence. But if he's showing you grit and IQ, that means he's not really dominating all them fights. Am I right or wrong? The Porter fight was close. Oh, he's so great. You had to adjust to a dude that was off the ring for 13 months, contemplating retirement. How good are you really? Boy, you better not fall behind in this fight. I'll tell you that. Because realistically, both these fighters are very alike. They're both counter punchers. They both start very slow. You know, people want to act like Canelo's lazy. Bud takes off like the first 4 rounds because he's downloading data. Downloading data to fucking win, right? Hey, Bud has issue with patient fighters. Y'all need to go watch the Avanesian fight. That accuracy was kind of disgusting. Like I said, he landed 80 punches out of 602. Because Avanesian was coming forward with all this waist movement. He couldn't break his guard. He eventually stopped him, but come on, it's Avanesian. Then you fought Madrimov, where, you didn't look so dominant. Why? Because the other dude has so many feints and upper body movement. You couldn't figure it out fast enough. But Virgil did it in a better fashion. It's just crazy, bro. They downplay Canelo a lot. They're finna find out
You may
you're not
feel
supposed
like
to
it's your
move up two
time,
weight divisions
but
and
it's
face the
not your
best one
time.
there, bro.
That's the bell player Himalaya. We got Mr. Perfect with the counter. Adrian, $2. Why are we acting like Bud uses angles like Loma? Stop it. Adrian, $2 more. Earl's slow ass feet caught up to Bud. Nello can't? Geezer channel, $2. Daryl Val Saint should be in Nello camp too. Oh, yes, he is, champ. Oh, yes, he is. Canelo got a super team. He better not lose with all them goddamn people in there. That's a lot of money. Pop Shop Talk. Ness picking Bud. He liked the underdog story. Squinting face. We not the same. $5. Pound for pound, number 2 in the chat. Oh shit, Pop Shop Talk. Let me drop a bomb for that status. He number 1 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We not the same. Says Ness clipping these Bud fans like a sniper today. Laugh out loud. The bag getting more respect than Boots is. Nasty work. Canelo in 10 body shot stoppage. Yeah, bro. The fact that like they ain't even like it's wild. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. We got Pop Shop Talk. Pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. $5. Canelo fans saying Bud ain't got no chance, but happy as fuck Boots in camp. Laugh out loud. Dudes have bad poker face. Help is on the way. Crazy. But I don't know what you mean. Like, why wouldn't they be happy Boots did? That's reassurance, right? That's reassurance. Mr. Perfect, counterpunch. Baby Joker, you got a counterpunch from We Are Not the Same.
Yeah.
What up?
Shit. I just gotta ask, like, this IQ shit, like, do Canelo have no IQ? Is what I'm trying to see. Like, I'm just trying to see, bro. Cause
He
and
got
then
IQ for certain fighters, though. That's what they gonna say, right? Like he got IQ for certain fighters, but high level fighters, A fighters like a Bivol, like a Floyd, like a Laura, he struggles with, and they saying that that's what Bud is.
okay. I mean, you can't say bringing Boots in camp not good work, man. That's just a different look from what he normally get at normal camp. So you just can't say that ain't good work. And it's good, it's great work for Boots for sure. Cause you sparring a legend for sure. So you can't say that ain't good work for Canelo though. So yeah. And then here we go again with this shit. Shout out to the twins though. I fuck with them, but this feet shit again, bro. Like we gonna call this the feet fight. We gonna call this the feet fight, bro. Cause that next Sunday, bro. If Canelo beat Crawford, I don't want to hear shit else about feet in boxing, bro. Cause this shit getting out of hand, bro. Like, I mean, I know feet is very important in boxing, bro. But feet don't always win the fight, bro. So after that, we gonna call this the feet fight. Cause you got what people say the best footwork person in boxing, and you got at the top level Canelo, where everybody say has the worst feet, and I don't understand that. But we gonna call this the feet fight. So that next Sunday, if Canelo win, please stop talking about feet, bro. Please just stop talking about feet, bro. Cause I keep hearing this shit too much, and I know I do think that's the number one thing in boxing, but I don't think that wins every fight, bro. And yes, Bud do got grit for sure. I want to say he do got grit, but you think Canelo don't got grit and determination, bro? Like sometimes we just gotta stop, bro. Like Canelo is a legend, bro. And yeah, shout out to Crawford, bro. He beat Earl. The only nigga to beat Earl. So he is special. But we just got that feet shit just be getting to me, bro, cause I hear that shit too much.
You may
So
feel like it's your
that we
time,
gonna
but
it's
this
gonna
ain't
be
your
the feet
time.
fight
That's the
September.
bell.
Big time boxing Detroit.
We got Coach JT with a counterpunch.
So many callers, so many callers. All right, Mr. Perfect. Hey, bro, I had aerospace in that fight too, but let's talk about the feet that you just said. That's important, but then it's not. Feet is very important. That's why a lot of fighters win fights. That's why Canelo has a chin because he has good balance. He's flat footed, he's stationary, but look at his feet. He can take a punch. Okay, let's talk about Errol Spence feet. Look where Errol Spence feet was when he was fighting Bud Crawford. Look how he was overstepping with the front foot. And look what Bud was doing, countering him and catching him. That's set him down the first time, though, bro. Like, you could sit there and say, oh, feet doesn't matter. Feet matters a lot in a fight. So you could keep saying that, bro. But at the end of the day, guess what? Feet go matter in this fight. Once again, Canelo's too stationary. He gonna have to move them feet to get to Canelo. I mean, to get to Bud Crawford. Okay, Baby Joker, you. You should brought up the Madrimal fight, a fight that Bud won to me easy. Like once again, you sat there and said you can't compare Canelo and Madrimal. They totally two different fighters. You can sit there and say Bud got caught with right hands. I can sit there and say Bud stayed southpaw to take away Madrimal jab. So I mean, you take away two hands from a fighter that has a good jab that fights with a rhythm and Madrimal, and he just start selling for one hand. Like, come on, help me make sense with this. I'm gonna say it again, baby Joker. Bud took away Madrimal's jab in the fight. Yes, he got caught with the right hand. That's why he stayed southpaw. He took away his jab, so he did his job. All right. So once again, Canelo and Madrimal are not the same fighters. Canelo got an upper body movement, but once again, here we go about them feet, Mr. Perfect. Them feet. You got to start moving the motherfuckers to get the Bud. And Bud good with drawing traps on him. Another thing, another caller said about he comparing him to Lomo. The difference between Lomo step on angles, but Bud punch on angles. He'll start throwing some hot shit at your ass while you sitting there playing defense like Canelo go be doing, and then step around, just step around him. That's like beginner shit that you learn as a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like we could sit there and talk about this, but feet is very important, Mr. Perfect. And when you tuning in on September 13th, you're gonna see how important the feet play a factor. Feet play a factor in a lot of these fighters winning. Feet play a factor in a lot of these fighters punching hard. Feet play a factor in a lot of these fighters that don't go down because they take a shot. So we gonna keep talking about feet, Mr. Perfect. Man, what else I wanted to talk about, man? Oh, I got time to still cook you, Ness. Oh, correction. I did not pick
You may feel like
that
it's your
Puerto
time,
Rican bum.
That is the
but
I
this
didn't
ain't
pick
your
bell.
that.
time.
No,
That is
I
the
did not
bell.
pick him. That was a lie, Ness.
That is the bell. Called that man a bum. That's crazy. Nasty, nasty, nasty work from you. Baby Joker counterpunch
Yo, how's the audio, bro?
straight.
Yo, hey man, this shit is crazy. These I remember a lot of these Bud fans that are calling right now were saying the same thing when Demetrius Andrade moved up to fight David. I heard the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. And he got ran the fuck over. It's crazy, bro. You know,
Yo, Andre it ain't
Mag-
Bud, bro.
the Madrimov thing. You know, I kind of do compare him to Canelo in a way that well, Canelo feints a fuck ton. Like y'all don't watch this dude fight, right? You just think he's just slugging shit, bro. Well, this man gives you two, three different punches from the same exact angle, which is fucking stupid. It makes no sense sometimes how you're looking like you're gonna shoot a body shot and then it's a jab. Out of nowhere, he sets you up. Man, it's gonna be an ass whooping. You know, like I said, both these guys start very slow. They both start very slow, bro. Two counter punchers, but I feel like Canelo's the real counter puncher in the sense that people say he doesn't work that much. No, he does. If you make him work, he works, man. Just go look at the punch stats between Munguia and him. The punch stats between him and Triple G. Like everyone that stepped in there to make him work, he's worked, bro. Bro, he outworked Berlanga. Threw more punches, but he's lazy. Well, that's what people say. Y'all need to go watch this dude fight. You know that slow feet shit is cool. The slow feet has kept him at the top of the game for fucking what? The last 10, 12, 15 years? Slow feet. Hey, dude, y'all gonna see why, there's weight divisions for a reason, bro. These guys think Canelo's gonna go in there and be sloppy, and no, man, this is gonna be a very tactical fight where one dude is gonna get bullied, and we're just gonna see, bro. I feel like you've already lost if you have to change your style of fighting, because that's what people said when Canelo lost to Triple G the first time, right? Man, Triple G had him on the back foot. You ain't never seen him fight like that. And then Postal does it to Bud, and Bud is great. He's only had one fight where he's fighting off the back foot. That's an outlier. How good is he really? Y'all want to down Berlanga for his back foot fighting, this and that, cool, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But him fighting off the back foot against Canelo is a little bit more impressive than Crawford fighting off the back foot versus Postal, if you ask me. That's it. It's crazy, man. Y'all overlooking this short-ass Mexican dude. He's been at the top for a damn reason. And for a long-ass fucking time. And the only dudes that beat him is what you guys call the best ever. And, a dude that's in the light heavyweight division. Nobody would have thought this fucking short-ass dude was going to go up there, bro. Did you ever think that
like it's your time,
when he had Gianmata?
but it's not your time.
Or a coach?
That's the bell. Nah, I didn't think that, champ. But I'm pretty sure we got Mike with a counter courtesy of Hero Killer.
Boxing boys.
Man, don't sound so sad. It's all right, man.
Oh, we coming in hot, man. Joker, you gotta be the dumbest motherfucker alive. What kind of logic do he use, man? Joker. You's a fool, man. See why your name Joker, you clown. JT, you was cooking. And when JT was saying this, he did not pick that Puerto Rican motherfucker while you cut him off. Let me know you talking about Berlanga. He did not pick Berlanga to beat him. That's what you're saying. But then again, let's talk about Canelo. Canelo got hella power, right? Who the fuck Canelo be stopping? Who do Canelo put on their back
just about
pocket?
everybody. Drops just about everybody.
Who?
And the dudes he can't drop, he break their bones or face, remember?
Who? Name who he dropped. Who he stopped. His name like three to four. What's the last opponent that he dropped? And stopped, not drop, stop. Because, Charlo went out like a punk. He didn't really get dropped. He went out like a punk. Who do
that was a
Canelo
decision
really be
anyway.
stopping?
He don't be stopping, but he be getting knockdowns. He got power.
But he got so much
he break
power,
your face
though.
and your arms.
No, Bud put niggas down. You know what I'm talking about?
Used to. He got up to 54. He stopped putting shit down.
Hell yeah. Man, he just stopped one person out of his last 12 fights, bro. Stop playing with us. And hold on. He said something about Avanesian. Nigga, do he not know Avanesian went to sleep? Do he not know Avanesian went to sleep a couple weeks before Christmas?
He didn't say nothing about Avanesian. He said Postal.
Yes, he did. No, he said Avanesian too. He said Avanesian too, and Postal got his ass beat. He didn't want to be in there. Talking about Bud can't fight on the back foot. How can you fight on the back foot when you got motherfuckers scared of you running for their life in this motherfucker? You got to come after these motherfuckers. He run after niggas. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't Devin Handy circling around the ring. We put our foot on the gas and we put motherfuckers on their ass. You feel me? Stop playing with me, man. Help is on the fucking way, baby. And guess what? We don't care how big they is. We don't care how tall they is. We take names and we whoop ass. 402 style, Ness. You know how we get down, man. Joker, what the fuck are you talking about? Somebody need to. Who counterpunch for this fool? Talking that nonsense. I can't wait till September 13th. I hope you call back September 14th, Joker. Joker. I know. I hope you call September 14th talking all that shit. Cause you know what time it is, boy. T Bud Crawford time. And you already know we're gonna put that motherfucking nigga Canelo on his motherfucking pockets. He don't stop nothing. He still don't answer my question. Who do we stop?
James Kirkland.
Who do we stop?
James
Who?
Kirkland. James Kirkland.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
Billy
even
Joe
in the
Saunders.
game.
Billy Joe Saunders, man.
Come on.
Come on, man. Broke his face. Broke his face.
Ness, help is on the way. Help is on the way.
Help already arrived, man. Help already arrived to that Reynoso camp, man.
Terence Crawford in Vegas. Hey,
gotta go. You've been asking for help to be on the way. It just got to the wrong camp, man. Got to the wrong camp. We got Mr. Perfect. You got a counter courtesy of Hero Killer. Jesus Gonzalez, member for 15 months on the prospect level. I guess the BBC won't be supreme now, crying out loud. Kenobi, $2. Bud by unanimous decision, but good sparring work from Team Canelo, #402. Bless One LA, member for 20 months on the prospect level. Gamboa Benavidez, slow. Spence was able to touch Bud. Amen. Chris Turbo, $2. Canelo didn't stop Skull, and Bud has more power. Bless One LA, back with another $5. One fighter been fighting the bigger, stronger, younger guys. The other fighter just think he has. Ooh. Counterpunch JT.
Yeah, Ness, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You just brought up names and Billy Joe Saunders. Both of those fights was at 160, right?
I think Kirkland was 54, Saunders 60. 68, right? Let me double check. Saunders was 68.
All right,
You breaking up bad, man. You might want to come back.
155, 160, 168.
You breaking up, man. You might want to come back.
All right, hold on. All right.
Hello? Champy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You told me I'm breaking up. I said I'm gonna come back.
Oh, all right. H-Town.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
H-Town, baby. Hey, now he ain't the phenom, huh? Now he ain't special. I guess, when you're just sparring with a regular guy, it won't help you. But if you're sparring with a guy that was a phenom, a guy that was special, a guy that was the next Roy Jones Jr., then it'll help you. I mean, I just assume, right, Ness? I mean, you're once in a lifetime generational talent, I've heard. I mean, I've heard this right from the culture, right? But now the coach is saying they ain't gonna help him.
Yeah, man.
But how's this work? The coach will just switch depending on who's fighting who?
I don't know, man. Gotta ask.
Because when Devin wanted to fight Tank, he wasn't the coacher. Then Devin fight Ryan. Now he's the coacher. Now I don't know, man. How this coaching thing work, Ness? Man, but and then what would say what he say? Big or small, Bud will fight them all. Something like that. He said. What happened to the Benavidez squabble that they said, nah, he's too big? You crazy? And he making it sound like Canelo's this big old dude with his 5'6" little redhead Mexican. So the 5'6" Mexican is cool to fight the 6'4" guy, but your guy is too small, but he fights them all. Man, I'm confused, Ness. I mean, these guys they just, I don't know, man. Are they dancing? Because it's 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. I ain't say shit. Let me switch it up to this and that. Man, y'all scared. Now Boots is officially out the culture. Now he's, hey, Botas. Welcome, Botas, to La Raza. Chale, Jaron Ennis, Botas, el Botas, hey. I guess el Botas is part of the Raza now, man. Welcome, you're finally gonna have a fan base. Because the culture don't buy tickets. But La Raza buys tickets. Hell, it's almost sold out. Thank you, Canelo. I'm out.
Alrighty then. Discord available. X Spaces also available. JT, Counterpunch.
Yo, yeah, man. Like I was saying though, man. These fights that you talking about, and shout out to what's the guy that be calling in this be hyping up Bud?
Mike?
Oh, that's Mike. Shout out to Mike, man. Mike, we gonna be very successful um on September 13th, man, with our picks, man. And I want you to call in and get everybody riled up, and be like I told you so when it happened. But like I was saying, I'm sitting here thinking on this. Every fight, Bud, these callers call in and say Bud had adversity in. What happened to the opponent? What happened to the opponent, Ness?
They lost.
They got stopped. They got stopped. You can't say they can't say loss. Cause loss, you can lose a good
Madrimov
fight
ain't get
and
stopped.
take a loss.
Madrimov ain't
They
get
got
stopped.
stopped.
Madrimov ain't get stopped. And people
No,
people talk about that
bro.
fight all the time.
That's something wrong with your eyes because Bud won that fight easy. I'm talking about all these fights where talking about Green Machine. They bring up the Gamboa. They just brought up this other dude with his gloves. I can't even say this dude's name when Bud gloves bust in the fight. All those guys, he stopped those guys. Every time, even Sean Porter, a caller just said something about Sean Porter and what was so crazy about this. I just showed this shit to my kids last night. Somebody told him he was losing the fight. Bud say, how? Okay, all right. And then look what happened to Sean Porter. That's something different in the fighter, bro. We hear Canelo fans sit there and make excuses for Canelo all the time. Scar was running. Okay, Canelo, you could have cut the ring off better to made him fight. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't push himself because he was getting ready for the Bud fight. What type of shit is this? This is what you want your young fighters. This is what you want to hit fighters here. Like, bro, that's some prima donna shit, bullshit, bro. And I'm gonna say it again. If Canelo be lazy, like he's been lazy in his last few fights, he go fuck around. He go get hurt by Bud. And I'm telling you, he better train to fight for 3 minutes. Cause he come around that minute and a half shit thinking he gonna have his way. He in the fight with the wrong fight. Cause Bud fight 3 minutes, bro. And if he see you lacking on the job like that supervisor, what he gonna do? He gonna bust your ass. He ain't gonna let you lack on the job. Cause Bud's smart enough, that IQ that we were just talking about, he gonna pick that up. Oh, he gonna see that Bud Canelo taking a break. He gonna see, oh, you don't want to fight? I'm gonna make you fight. So like, man, we can keep talking about this shit all that. It sounds like y'all are getting nervous and y'all scared. Cause we know what Bud gonna do. We don't have to wait for the weigh-in to see what was gonna happen or how a fighter look.
You may feel like it's your time,
That's my call, man.
but it's not your time.
Emotional, 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 emotional. Why you emotional? Why you emotional? Bitch, you emotional, yeah.
NFL, what up? NFL. Boxing Patron.
What's up, man? Sound good?
Perfect.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? You know what? I finally agree with Homeboy about something when he says Canelo and Mattermoff ain't got nothing in common. Yeah, you're right. Because Canelo's 10 times fucking better, 20 times better, 30 times better. And those right hands he got caught with all night that Canelo will land are gonna hurt a lot fucking worse. So him sitting there saying that, oh, he's gonna be thinking when he don't let off Canelo, he's gonna hit him when Canelo's taking his break. No, he ain't gonna be swinging when Canelo's taking his break. You know why? Because he knows Canelo will counter his ass. That's what Canelo does. He makes you think. Second guess everything you do. Because that shit hurt. Exactly what Charlo did when he went in there, man. Exactly. He got hit and he was like, oh shit. This dude does hit hard. Just like he told Spence on the phone. Remember after that fight? He was talking to Spence on the phone. He goes, man, that motherfucker's strong. You don't know until you get into that ring. And that was a true 154 guy. You know, and well, let's be real here, man. He ain't no 154. He's a 147. Okay, matter of giving them problems, man, dude. And he's the least best fighter at 147. I mean, at 154. Let's be real, though. Come on. Yeah, Ortiz is better than him, obviously, because he whooped his ass already. Fendor is better than him. I mean, we go on and on, dude. You know, Charlo's actually really 154, so he's better than him. Everybody's better than that full 154, man. Sue probably will beat his ass. So come on, man. He struggled with the dude, man. He's moving up to 140. And I heard somebody say earlier, well, they see something in Canelo. You know what they see? They see $50 million, man. That's what he's seen. That's why he said it himself. There's weight divisions for a reason. That's why when they asked him, could he win? What's the percentage? What did he say? 60 or 70% he gives himself? Or what did he say in this? What was that?
Yeah, I don't remember the percentage, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, who the fuck, right? Who don't say 100? Who says, oh yeah, man, if you're cool with the ass, I was like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning that fight. But come on, be real, keep on talking about footwork. Who got better footwork, Billy Joe or Billy Joe or Crawford? And Billy Joe was a real 168 fighter when they fought. Who did he really have that much better feet than Crawford? Who has better footwork? I personally think Billy Joe got better footwork. You know what I mean? Who got better footwork, him or Lara? Who got better footwork? Him or a Plant? These are all natural bigger guys that had better footwork, in my opinion, than Crawford, and were stronger than Crawford. You know what I mean? So stop this shit, man. This shit's getting ridiculous now, man. These fools over here think this fucking dude's Superman or something. I love Crawford, man. I do. I just don't believe he belongs at 168. I wanted him to conquer 154. That's what I wanted him to do. But anyway, man, these fools tripping, man. Footwork my ass, man. That fool's gonna get hit and he's gonna be on his damn bike. He ain't gonna counter shit. Okay, as soon as he gets hit to that body, this ain't Spence, man. Y'all two fixated on that Spence fight. All right, man, I'm out.
All right, we got Bless One, LA, $2. Bud gotta grab David Benavidez for sparring now. That would be great. Jay Ortega, 702, $2. Nello has always been the smaller guy, whooping ass. JT, counter punch. Oh, he's gone. JT, counter punch number 5.
What's up, man? These callers, man. Boxing Patron. Boxing Patron. Listen, man, everybody try to say their opinion, bro. That's why we call in on the show, you know. I could say you tripping, but I just think I'm gonna have the last laugh when this fight is all said and done. But man, we all tied to our opinions, bro. You know, you saw something. You said you think Bud see 50 million. You bringing up that he didn't want to take the fight and all this and stuff like that. But guess what? The fight happening. The fight happening. Or you brought up Charlo. As soon as Charlo took a punch, it's a bad comparison because we don't compare a real fighting fan or somebody that know boxing don't compare Charlo and Bud Crawford. They don't put in. That's just a weak argument when you compare them two, bro. Because we saw when happened with Charlo when he took a punch, he started retreating. We see what happens when Bud takes a punch. He turns it up. He willing to go a little deeper. We see Canelo when he take a punch or he getting his ass whooped. What do Canelo do? Nothing. What is IQ we talking about with Canelo when Bivol was beating on his ass? Why he kept hitting that man arms like he was like a battered female, huh? Like what an adjustment to that, bro. Let's talk about this IQ shit. When Bivol was pepping his ass up. I ain't see Canelo make no adjustments in that fight. I see Bub make them adjustments. So, bro, we could keep going back and forward all this. All I'm talking about actual facts. You talking about woulda, coulda, comparing them to fighters that Bud is on another level compared to. No, I don't think Bud walk on water, but Bud showed me constantly. Every time you go against him, and I went against Bud twice. The Gamboa fight, and I went again. I knew Bud was capable in the Arrow because I was rocking with Arrow. But like I said, I'm not betting against Bud again. He showed me what he had to do. He showed me what he capable of, and it's gonna be the same thing. So, Boxing Patron, quick question to you. You said Madrigal was landing right hands, right? Um, Two different fighters, bro. Canelo don't even possess a fucking jab. He don't even possess a jab for what? I mean, bro. I hope that's something he gonna be picking up in this fight. Cause you need a jab. I think fighters that have a jab give trouble, give a call for more trouble. Cause that's part of rhythm. That's part of taking somebody's style, fighting rhythm away with a jab. Canelo don't possess that type of jab. Would you think he just gonna start launching big hooks for his chin to get for Bud to catch him in the air? Like, come on, man. We could talk about this shit all day, Boxing Patron, but like, man, you tired of your opinion, I'm tired of mine, bro. I'm just going off of more facts. Cause every time Canelo faced adversity in these tough fights, he lost. That's my last one talking about this shit, man. I'm out.
All right. Mr. Perfect Counter.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what be wrong with niggas. I don't know why niggas trying to compare Jamel to Bud. Like that's the dumbest shit. Like can't compare. That's two different styles and two different body types and body shapes. You can't compare them. So that was dumb as hell. But yeah, I mean, I said feet is the most important thing, but I just said that I don't think they win every fight. So yeah, I do think feet is the most important thing. But if y'all know Earl was pushing for the Canelo fight, and this why I'm mad. I wish he never would have fought Crawford after the first deal. When the first deal ain't go down, even though he called Earl and told him what was popping, but once the shit went left the first time, I just wished he would have moved up. Like, cause I ain't like that cause he was already out for a time. And then after the shit went left, Crawford went to go get a tune-up. And Earl, Mr. No Tune-Up, ain't do shit but try to make that fight again. So you niggas that be trying to disrespect it, Earl, bro, y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all try to say, oh, he only got one stop. Nigga, he forced that style on every other boxer but Bud. And couldn't nobody make him adjust or change that. That's why he didn't adjust in the Crawford fight. Because he ain't never had to adjust, bro. So and that's a flaw that I hated to see in that fight, bro. That he didn't adjust. And he just was like, fuck that. I'm about to try to knock him out. And went out on his shield. And no, he didn't knock Earl out. That's how you know Earl a dog, bro. But yeah, man, if if Bud win this fight, bro, y'all niggas better put Earl in the he already in the Hall of Fame. But y'all better put that nigga on top of the Hall of Fame, because that's the only nigga that beat him. And that nigga that if he beat Canelo, he's basically unbeatable, and probably the only nigga that can't beat him is Floyd. So Earl having his only loss to him, y'all niggas better put respect on that nigga name, bro. Like y'all already should do right now. Like, cause all this disrespect niggas getting, like, that shit don't make no sense, bro. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say. But I do think feet is the most important thing. I just don't think it wins every fight. And this big time boxing in Detroit, I'm out.
you may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, Don't forget to vote on our poll. For whatever reason, we always get way more votes than we get thumbs up, but it's okay. It's okay. Does Boots sparring give Canelo an edge? 52% say major edge. 23% says minor advantage. 24% says no impact. 2% says hurt Canelo. We got Boxing Patron counter.
What's up, Ness? Sound good?
Perfect.
Look, man, I'm not fucking comparing. Did I say anywhere in there where I say Charlo has the same style as Crawford? I'm not comparing them like that. I'm comparing, and stop acting like Charlo's whack as fuck, dude. Y'all weird, man. So was he not undisputed at 154 and bigger than Crawford? I mean, dude, what you talking about? He didn't have dog in him. Bro, you didn't have dog in him when he was fucking, when him and Castano fucking, sorry, man, I had a call. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, yeah. Well, he didn't have that dog in him when he won that undisputed fight. Him and homeboy Castano, right? That's his name? Am I getting that wrong, Ness?
Say what? He had a draw with Castaño, yeah.
Yeah, and then he came back and remember that fight that man, he didn't have dog in him then? What you talking about, man? He gets hit, man. Sure, don't act like, see, this is what's bad, bros, when we got to shit on other fighters, man. An undisputed guy in Charlo, dude, just to build up bud, right? Come on, man. He has dog in him, bro. He always had dog in him. Charlo's a good fighter, man. He just moved up, and you know what? He didn't belong at 168. He got hit, and he was like, man, I got to get the fuck out of here. You know why? Because he had never got hit by a real 168 guy. That's exactly why. I'm not comparing them as fighters, as style or anything like that. I'm just comparing when he got hit, man. There's a big fucking difference. And then you guys are like, okay, Madrimov hit him a lot. Okay, with them right hands. You want to watch a real fight where really, because I just watched it recently, where he got hit a lot was fucking Benavidez, man. Benavidez was landing right, straight hands at will almost the whole fight. Motherfucker was walking on one leg, landing right hands the whole fight. You know what I mean? I watched it. I was like, wow, man, I couldn't believe how much he got hit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Canelo gets hit, but dude, you're getting hit. But when it's a difference when Canelo's landing those right hands. You know what I mean? But I'm not comparing them, man. So I'm not comparing those two dudes, you know what I'm saying, styles or anything like that. I'm not saying Crawford's better than him or like that. I'm just saying the weight. It's the weight that's going to be the difference in this fight. Canelo's going to stay with his speed. Crawford's going to lose his speed. Crawford's going to get tired. Canelo's going to beat on his body. His arms are going to get tired. His muscles are going to get tired. He's going to be moving slower. Okay? So he's going, man, just fucking don't flow like no damn butterfly. He ain't no Lomo. He ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I mean? That's the real of it, man. And one on side note on this shit, and that's what do you think about that? Is who the fuck picked Andre Ward to be the commentator of the fight? The fucking I hate Canelo fucking fan club leader right there. Yeah. Him and Paulie Malignaggi. Is he gonna call the fight plan? Fight set? Paulie, what? Who the hell picked that dude? What would be the reasoning behind that shit? Who went on the Breakfast Club was talking hella shit about him over there helping Bud and planting in their damn training camp to try to beat Canelo, then you pick him to be the commentator. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think it's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? I'd like to hear what you think about that, man. But anyway, that's my call. Thanks, Ness.
Yeah, bro. I didn't like the entire fucking commentary. It was. I mean, I'm like, do I like it? Do I not? Because it's like, wait, Max Kellerman is there. You know, Antonio Tarver's there, but who's gonna be at the main fight? Because I feel like there's no way we're going to have Max, Antonio, and Ward on the main card. If we do, then I'm all right with it. You know, but I get what you're saying about, you know, Ward. He always wanted to fight Canelo. So it's just, I don't know. Hopefully he could do a good job. I think he'll do a good job. Wills, you just dropped off, Wills. Make sure you raise your hand because I was going to you, champ. Wills. Oh, man. NFL.
Yo, Ness, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. Shout out to Boxing Voice. Man, I remember just 4 months ago, everybody was on here trying to convince me that Boots wasn't the goods. Yo, he was going to struggle with standing illness. But now all of a sudden, yo, this is a major advantage for Canelo. My me personally, I do think it's gonna help Canelo. It's the closest look you're gonna get to Bud. But come on, man, everybody flip flopping, just just to suit their narrative for real, for real. Cause like I said, just 4 months ago, was yo Boots scared. He don't want to fight Virgil. Oh no, he gonna struggle with standing Jonas. But nah, now he in camp with Canelo. Yo, come on, man, this is Bud 2.0. Yeah, man, this is perfect. Come on, man, y'all gotta pick a side. I'm rocking with Bud for this fight. I do think yo got the tools to do it, and I don't think we can compare Charlo to Bud in this situation. Charlo, you see, he ain't even been back since. He knew he was going in that cash out, and we could tell from like round 3, early in the fight, yo, Charlo was just there for a paycheck. The same thing could happen with Bud. We never know, but I actually think he going in there trying to win. Everybody saying, yo, how's he going to move his feet? How's he going to do this? Bro, he's been practicing at this weight. You think he's going to put on his weight the last couple weeks? And he just training at 147, 154 right now? Yo, he been training for this fight for a whole year. If he ain't comfortable at that weight by now, he shouldn't have took the fight. That's how I look at it for real, for real. But yeah, I'm going with Bud. I ain't gonna lie, I was an Earl fan, so I definitely want Bud to win. That's gonna take a little sting out that Crawford loss. Like, man, look, my man's Earl lost to Crawford, but he went up there and beat Canelo. So obviously, yo, the truth too. But yeah, everybody flip flop and they talking about yo, Bud don't fight like Floyd, he don't fight like Bivol. Canelo don't fight like Madrimov either. So how y'all gonna use that? Like, yo, he got hit by Madrimov, but he don't fight like this. Come on, man. Y'all be flip-flopping to change y'all narrative every time just to make sure y'all right. Watch, come September 14th, it's going to be a short show. Half the callers ain't going to call in, man. They was talking too much shit. They ain't going to be able to face them crews. But shout out to Boxing Voice, man. I'm out.
All right, champ. All right. Stock chasers.
Yerp.
What up?
Yo, what's good, man? Yo, Ness, what up, man? Listen, man. Let me try and turn a new leaf, man. Trying to turn a new leaf, man. Too much cursing, bro.
Word.
Too much cursing, bro. Yo, check this out, man. Yo, this is fire. This is fire. You know, I think it's a good look. I think it's great work for Nello. He's getting that last bit of work in, bro. Cause fight right around the corner. Time for him to, take the foot off the gas and just, get ready for the scrap. Um, on that note, I think, bro, if I'm Boots, I would have loved to have sparred with Nello or be in the gym with him as well. I think that's a great look. I mean, we're not gonna act like Canelo ain't a living legend, bro. Still in the game, putting motherfuckers, well, not down, but taking them out. Sorry, I dropped the curse, my bad. But what I was gonna say is this, man. Yeah, man, I like Canelito in this fight, bro. I like him in this fight. The more I process this, is just, man, I don't know. Look, and I'm gonna be honest. This might sound crazy, but at 154, I think, bro, Boots look big as hell, man. He look real big, man. And I think we're all gonna be reminded of who Boots is, man, when his fight happens, because he's been out for a minute. A lot of people been trashing him, but man, we can't deny that that's one hell of a talent right there, bro. Um, and I can only imagine what they were working on. Uh, but yeah, man. Yeah, you already know, bro. I got Nello. You feel me? Mike is gonna be all right, bro. I think everything's gonna be okay. Help her definitely arrive today. And it's gonna be a great fight, bro. I don't really have a like. I don't want to think I'm a huge Nello fan either, bro. I don't really got a horse in this race, bro. But at the end of the day, for this one, I got Nello because I got money on him, so I want him to win, obviously. But yeah, man, I'm getting excited. This fight is getting closer, and I think we in for an interesting fight. Might start off slow, but that second half, man, should be crazy. It should be crazy, bro. But oh yeah, another thing. Somebody said feet don't matter, bro. I don't know how long you've been watching boxing, bro, but you damn well know feet work, footwork is incredibly important, bro, because it's gonna give you the angles, it's gonna give you defense. Bro, like that's one of the most important things. I think that's what separates average fighters from great fighters is that great footwork. Um, so yeah, that's a crazy argument. But anyway, man, that's my call, man. Thanks for
You may
having me. Y'all
feel
be
like
easy.
it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, all right. Stock Chasers. Cliff in Connecticut. Connecticut, Cliff.
Damn. Hopefully you can hear me over here.
I hear you.
You
You
know.
hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, before
Yo.
I start and before you start, you haven't accepted the fight. What's going on, man? Go on the app, accept the fight, because Price is in there. Y'all got to accept the fight. All right? All right. Moving on, hitting the bell.
Yeah, I ain't know that I haven't been on the Conquer app, but yeah, I'll go on there right after this phone call.
Word.
Um yeah, man, like I was first JT, I was just trying to listen to you. And then I'm like, damn, that's right off your history with Canelo. It's like how can we take what you say into consideration?
How can you take him serious, right? Yo, homie. My man is gone. Big money.
Yo, what up, Nuts? What's good?
What up?
Yeah, solo dolo.
You know it. Scarface, no Manolo.
Real. Yo, I just saw this earlier too. That he got that Canelo got boots in the camp, and that's so he had yo too. Looking at that picture, that picture is crazy. I looked at Boots. I'm like, yo, Boots is, yo, yeah, it makes sense. Boots is bigger than Canelo, but then seeing Yo bigger than both of them, I'm like, yo, this dude. I didn't realize how crazy it must have been for Karan to stand in the ring with that dude. That dude is huge. But back to this. Is Crawford in trouble? Crawford been in trouble before he had these two dudes coming to camp. You dig what I'm saying? It's Canelo. Like we can't act like Canelo ain't who he is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not taken away from what Bud is and what he represents. Because I think Bud a dog, I'm not. I don't bet against Bud because he done proved me wrong before in the past, especially with that Earl joint. You know what I mean? So I rock with Bud. I'm still reserving my take on what's going to happen for the weigh-in. I need to see it get down to that wire. You know what I'm saying? But this reminds me of back when, remember when Canelo was getting ready for Shane Mosley? He got he got Pooh Ennis. You know what I'm saying? He was sparring him for that because Pooh hands is crazy fast. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of remind me of that. It just makes me think like Canelo actually respects the Ennis brothers. He respects that camp, and he knows he's gonna get some good work when he bring them in. But is this good work? All this good work gonna help Canelo? Maybe it will. I think if it's gonna help anybody, it's gonna help Boots because he in camp too, or not yet. No, maybe not yet, but he's going to be in camp when he gets in camp for his Wiesma fight. He got this little bit of knowledge dealing with a dude like Canelo in the sparring. You know what I'm saying? So I think if anything, just having that kind of experience, like we don't know, most of us don't know the dude Uisma Lima. I'm pronouncing it wrong, or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he ain't never had no high caliber dudes in the camp with him, like how Canelo has right now. Which is good. Again, my point is that I think it's going to benefit Boots more. So who does it benefit? I really think this experience benefits Boots more than it does Canelo. It's a good look. He get to see, Canelo get to see a dude that can switch. But I think that Boots style is totally different than Crawford style. So it's not an exact mimic. It's just that you get to see a guy who's athletic, get to his other foot, and switch back every now and again, and see how to deal with that kind of action. Because I think Bud is going to be moving. Not he's going to be moving a little more methodical. He's not going to be moving as fast as Boots at his, when he's like really in that rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud is planning on banging it out with Canelo. If you ask me, I think a majority of what he's going to do is he's going to sit in the pocket and try and make him miss and make him pay. So I really think that this benefits Boots more than it benefits Canelo. Uh, it's still 50-50 in my head, Canelo and Crawford. But I really like what this is doing for Boots. Not that Boots really has some high mountain to climb dealing with Lima. You know what I'm saying? I think that IBO belt is definitely his,
You may feel like it's your
but
time,
it is what it is.
but it's not your
I think it
time.
was dope though. All right, man. Peace.
Cliff. All right, champ.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think it's because I walked into my crib and the Wi-Fi turned on. But yeah, yo, I think we could compare. I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying that Charlo, and Bud, like as far as how they gonna accept the power. Why would you not look at that? Being they both was coming up from 54 and arguably Crawford from 47. So I don't see why y'all saying that's stupid. That's not stupid. And another thing I keep hearing y'all when y'all breaking it down is y'all keeps bringing up Madrimov. Like, look how Virgil did him. But look how Shiraz did Berlanga. So you can't just look at shit like that and then try to erase it or use it. You just got to take everything you see and weigh it in a little bit. Like, I mean, Shiraz stopped Berlanga in a way that Canelo didn't do at all. And Virgil did what he did to Madrimov, but it's not styles may fight, so you can't take too much from it. And then also, I'm looking at Canelo always seems to get the favorable scorecards. When you seen him fight Triple G, they gave him the draw. We thought he lost. When he fought Laura, they gave him that fight too. And then in the fights that Canelo won, the Floyd fight, I felt like Floyd beat him every round, but that was like a split decision. And in the Bivol fight, he got it was a UD, but it was only by one round. It was like 115, 113. And I didn't see that fight. So for some reason, the judges love to give Canelo good scores. So I don't know if Bud could. I don't know. If they gonna give Bud a fair shake, or why do they always do that with Canelo? He seems to always get the good scorecard. And what was the last thing I was thinking about this fight? I don't even remember no more listening to all this shit. But I think on Smart Money with is on Canelo. It's gonna be hard for me to pick Bud, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be like Ness. I'm gonna wait a little longer, maybe by the weigh in. But I'm leaning Canelo, even though I'm with the culture. I'm rooting for Bud, but it's hard to pick him. To be honest with y'all, that's my call.
All right. We got JT.
That was Connecticut. Was who that was?
Cliff in Connecticut.
Yeah, Cliff. I'm gonna refresh your memory. Yeah, put it on 2 minutes. I'm gonna refresh your memory, Cliff. You was saying something about you was listening to what JT was saying, and then you let Ness come in there and ask me that bogus ass question about me picking against Canelo. Look, I could pick against Canelo all I want at the end of the day. I could hate on Canelo all I want, but that doesn't take away the knowledge that I know that Canelo has and possess and stuff. So
Just shows you
you can sit
bias, so
there.
you ain't gonna see anything good for Canelo
No,
because you
I
biased.
see, I see everything good. And just like you didn't hear me say when I said the best weight Canelo was 160. That's a fact. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what.
168 kind of
That's.
lazy.
Anyway, that's your call. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry. What you said? That's my bad. My kids were telling me.
No, I was saying I'm not gonna interrupt. It's your call. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Hello.
Let me come back, Ness. Come back to me.
All right. Yeah, the fact that he doesn't see that his track record picking against Canelo in every single. Oh my God, Avila getting cracked. Or is it Perez? Who's the Hulk? My man's them right hand. He can't stop. Oh my God, he can't stop the right hand. You better put that left hand up, Lord. Homie looping that shit. Loop it, baby. Yeah, he doesn't see that his track record showing that he has picked against Canelo now every single fight. But then when he came to Bivol, he didn't pick Bivol to beat Canelo, and he picked Canelo to beat Bivol and got it wrong. It just shows that you'll never see anything good. Like, again, he said, "Oh, you're lying because I said his best weight was at 60." I mean, that's debatable. That's your opinion, because to many they'll say 68 is his best weight. Why? Because he beat champion Billy Joe Saunders and he knocked out champion Caleb Plant, and he undisputed in 11 months. And then he took on former champion Jaime Munguia, and he took on undefeated Berlanga, you know. And he's been defending undisputed, something that very little undisputed champs do. Devin did maybe what? He got it, then he defended it with Kambosos and Loma and dropped. Bud's never undisputed and defended. You know, so again, it's debatable. It's debatable that 60 was his best division. At 60, you know, it's also debatable that he won the Gennady fights, right? So how could that be his best division when it's his most controversial, you know, 2 fights? But I do give him credit. He looked good in the Jacobs fight, which was also at 60. But yeah, I don't know that we can say that was the best version of him, because he's doing damn good at 68. Very good. We got J-Rod 92, member for 1 month on a prospect level. He says, "What's good, Ness? I got Canelo with a KO in round 9. Jumpman 23 Jam, $5. Imagine his bum trainer talking about the skills Canelo doesn't have. Crying out loud. This bum trainer, 0 fights at pro level. I want to tell a pro what he lacks. Throwing trash in the garbage can emoji. Lord, you guys are coming in hot. Can't call him a bum with all those wins, man. You could just call him like not experienced trainer on the pro level, but he got hella national wins. That's the top of the amateurs outside of a gold medal, right? And like Pan Am games and shit like that. Jay Ortega, $1.99. Bud won't be able to move his feet as much at 168 pounds. H-Town, $2. Good feet and fast feet are 2 different things. Jerry Soriano, 10,000 pesos Colombiano. Nello Ennis, 2 dudes that can't cut the ring off. Both think they have better ring IQ than Crawford. Both ducked. Best guys in his division. Nothing to see here. Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel there. L.A. Black, where you at? L.A. Black, where you at? L.A. Black, where you at? Man, shout out to Perez, bro. He got a chin, man. He took all them damn right hands. He's still in here throwing punches. We watching MVP on the zone. Shout out to Avila, too, man. A little sneaky dab by, doing real good. L.A. Black, where you at?
Hello, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Hey, man, how y'all doing?
Straight, and yourself?
I'm good. This is the first time I've ever been on this app. So, anyway, hey, appreciate you having me.
Appreciate you calling in, man. Ain't no us without you. What's your thoughts on Canelo linking up with Jaron Boots Ennis? And I don't know if you know about the other sparring partners.
Nah, I don't. I did see and hear about Jaron Boots Ennis
I mean, I think it's great for Canelo getting that look, but like one of your other listeners said, it's a bit of a different style, but it's still a good look for him to get that switching back and forth. And unlike a lot of the others that are saying they're going with Canelo, I really believe Crawford. He's proven time and time again. Everybody he done fought been bigger and stronger, and he always seemed to beat them or always seemed to figure it out. So, not to mention, he got too many. Same reason he beat Errol Spence. He got too many tools in the tool bag. He's a three-dimensional creature. So that's just my 2 cents. Your thoughts?
You're saying Crawford has too many tools in the tool bag.
Yes, sir.
We got to see, man. I agree that he has tools for sure. The issue is that one man has been using his tools on a higher level, man. It's just a very high level. You know?
I don't doubt Canelo's skills. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not where he at by accident.
Yeah.
But he's older. He didn't take a step back. He's just not the same guy.
Bud's older than him, though.
Yeah, and for some reason, Bud looked like he just getting like fine wine, getting better with time. You know, a lot of people seem to think the size is going to be the big factor, Canelo's power. But, you know, I watch Bud deal with guys bigger and stronger than him. The wrestling background, the sparring with Adames. A lot of people I saw a lot of the comments where people were saying that Adames was beating the brakes off of him, and I didn't see it that way. It looked more like a balanced match, quite like when he fought Madrimov. He was holding his own. It didn't look one-sided to me, but everybody wanted to see him knock him out, of course. And you know, Madrimov is not Canelo.
He got hit so much in that fight, though, man. He got hit so much in that fight. That's what got people like, whoa, is he gonna be able to take Canelo's right hand? Especially since he loved being in that southpaw stance, because that's his best stance.
It's all over. He's knocked out. What a shot.
One last thing.
We listening.
I honestly believe that Crawford is going to give Canelo what he wants. He's going to go right to the center and fight him. Now, is he going to move at all? Yes. But I honestly believe he's going to go to Canelo and actually fight him. And people are going to be like, oh, that's a mistake. But watch. They're going to shock everybody. That's just my 2 cents. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me on.
All right. Appreciate you. Cheers. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we rocking out on a Saturday while we watching the big fights on MVP live on the Zone from Orlando, Caribbean Royale. You have Antonio Tarver commentating with not Corey Elderman. This is Dan Canabito or Canabito, I think it is, right? We got Al in the Bay. What you got to say? My man Al in the Bay. Going once. Going twice.
Yo, what's up? The Bay Area. No, it is, man. Man, that boy Crawford definitely in trouble. You feel me? He have the power in one guy, and then he have the speed in the next. You feel me? We all know you can't imitate Bud with one single person, but with them two, you can definitely come very, very close to imitating Bud. You know, I think one is a lefty and one is a righty. Ain't that right? Or that ain't Boots left and the other guy's a right-hander?
You know Boots switching, man. You know Boots switching. You know Boots switching.
Yeah, then yeah, Crawford definitely in trouble. Uh, Canelo is gonna try to turn Crawford into some crawfish. Um, man. But I still have Bud coming out on top. Um, but yeah, man, it's definitely looking ugly. He is taking this pound for pound fight very, very seriously. To bring both of those guys in, you know that had to be about some bread. You know, they ain't coming for free. So, uh, yeah, man, Crawford better hope you get some top notch sparring, man, because Canelo got some D1 sparring out there.
What you mean?
You feel me?
Crawford got Steven Nelson and Lester Martinez in the camp.
Yeah. Steven Nelson. I don't think he has the power as Canelo. He has the body type as Canelo, but I don't think he has the power. Do the other guy has the power as Canelo? We know Canelo don't have knockout power like he used to have knockout power, but he do have some bone crushing power. You feel me? People don't run from just because they just want to get on a bike. They felt those punches and they was like they didn't want no more. You know how like Debo hit dude and it was like, you want some of this too? And he was like, no. You feel me? That's the power Canelo got. You feel me? He got that. I felt it. I don't want no more of that. You feel me? I'm gonna stay away, and I'm gonna try to put it in. So, yeah, man, it's looking out. It's looking scary out there, but I still got Crawford on top, man. You feel me? He got the knowledge to overcome. it.
Alrighty then, champ. Alrighty then. Oh, Maryland.
Yo,
Yo,
what up, Neff? How you doing today?
all good and yourself?
All right, good, man. TBV number one. Shit, man. I called you about 2 months ago and called in, and I told you that Canelo was sparring with Boots, and I said this about 2 months ago. Boots, as far as arm reach, he's a good opponent for Canelo to look at as far as getting ready for Crawford because of the arm reach and southpaw because he can switch both sides. But he's really not a good opponent to look at with Crawford to beat Crawford. That's what I was saying 2 goddamn months ago. The Boots is a slick boxer. Crawford is more like a Biffle, and like Madrimov was when he fought Madrimov. That's how Madrimov was catching him. Them fighters like Crawford and Biffle, they move their whole body when they fight. They bounce all the way in, all the way out. Just stand there and do slick stuff like step side to side and stuff like that. Crawford, he not that kind of fighter. He like a Bible. He bounce. He can stop while he's moving and bounce in and pop you like he did uh, Earl Spence all night long. He's bouncing back, then all of a sudden he bounced forward and he's in like Bible and Madrimov used to do that. That's why I don't like the look that Canelo might get used to messing with Ennis. Ennis more of a he more of a stationary type of movement. He depends on being slick. Crawford ain't like that, man. Crawford moves his whole body, and he doesn't like get hit with body shots and stuff like that because he moves his whole body. He bounce in, bounce out. He's very athletic. So I just think Boots, like I said this like 2 damn months ago, Boots is not the look that he need. He need a Bivol type of look, or like I said, Madrimov. Even Madrimov didn't do his thing when he fought Virgil. He was more stationary. When he fought Crawford, he was bouncing back and forth and catching Crawford with that left, kept catching him with. Because he was doing the same thing Crawford do. Bounce in, bounce out. Catch you while you're moving, bounce in, stop and punch. That's what Crawford does best. He can stop right in the middle of a motion and bounce in and hit you and bounce back out. Same thing Bibble does. I just don't know how much of a advantage you're going to get sparring with Boots, other than getting that look of a southpaw and that arm reach. Crawford do have a long arm reach. What's Crawford arm reach? 74, ain't it?
Yeah.
He's got a pretty long 5'9".
74.
Yeah, 74, right. So Canelo's like a 7. Canelo like 70. And the Boots is like a 74, 75, I think. So I guess the arm reach is one look, but as far as the tactics you're going to use is fighting, as far as you're going to see against Boots, it's going to be a totally different fight with Crawford. Crawford moves his whole body, man. That's why he don't get caught with a lot of body shots and stuff like that. So I don't know. But hey, Southpaw, yeah, he might need to take a look at that with Ennis. I think it's a good look though for him to train with Boots. I just don't think that's the look he's gonna need to actually defeat Crawford. What you thinking, Ness, on that hookup?
Ah, man, I love it, bro. I mean, Ennis
Yeah.
is like a guy that could definitely emulate Crawford, right? Like, he's switching, he can do that. Obviously there's plenty of people that can switch, but like this dude does it in real fights, so it's gonna be second nature to him. I like it. Plus he already got Hernandez in there. He got Velasant in there. I mean, yeah, he got the hired big guns, bruh. Got the big guns for sure.
All of that. Hey, like I said, I think he a good look because Boots can show that southpaw and the arm reach. Canelo got to get used to that long arm reach because I think Boots is about the 74 too. But he needs somebody in there like a Bibble or somebody who he can get used to that can stop on the dime and bounce in, pop your ass and stop and bounce back out. Boots don't do that. Boots stays there, moves, flick, like step, side, step. He steps. But Crawford moves his whole goddamn body. He can bounce in and bounce out like Bibble. That's the look that I believe Canelo need to also get somebody in that can do that. Only once I've seen doing it is Madrimov, and I've seen Bivol and Crawford. They're the only three I see can do that do that on a regular in a fight. So he gonna have to get that. But
You
that's
may
it.
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I ain't. Appreciate you. Big Gucci. Big Gucci Nick. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. That's a free way to help share the show. It's going to activate that algorithm. Damn, Gutierrez looking big at the weigh-in.
How the audio sound?
Body better sleep this dude. What's the bet is on this? What's going on, Gucci? Big Gucci.
Chilling, man. How the audio sound? You can hear me?
Straight.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Canelo for getting that work, man. Let's be real. It's just getting serious, man. Um, who's the other fighter, man, besides Boots that he's sparring? Because I missed that part.
Yonelis Tellis and Yonelis Hernandez, the one that beat Caron, and Blas Villasaint. I mean, he brought in the big guns.
Damn, and who the fuck Crawford bringing in, man? Just ice cold 42-year-old Steven Nelson.
Yeah, I mean, he got the other dude in there, the one he had the barbecue chicken contest with.
Oh shit, man, it ain't looking good, man. Look, I still got Bud winning decision. I still got him dropping Canelo, man. But Canelo's smart for getting boosts, man. But the one thing he ain't gonna be able to simulate is that strength and that speed, man. And more importantly, Crawford got that pinpoint accuracy, man. It's not about
the switch stance everybody talking about, bro. It's that accuracy of the counter puncher, man. When Crawford counter punches, probably that right hook from the southpaw stance to the chin, bro. After Canelo tries to, try to jab himself in, bro, he's gonna drop him, man. It's that thump. Crawford. You ever heard that saying? You gotta punch through shit, not like punch at it and pull back. Yo, Crawford's pretty good at punching through shit, man. I feel like that's gonna be the difference maker, that accuracy of the counter punching, bro. But yeah, it's gonna be a good scrap, man. I see shit getting, shit's getting pretty serious out here, man. I just hope Crawford, bringing in the right sparring partners, man. I would like to see him bring in like a Diego Pacheco or maybe a Vito Milanecki for like, size similarities. But like, look, bro, he can't be sparring just like anyone, bro. He's got to look at them high level dudes, bro. Cause you're not
I
just
mean, what
facing a
you
champ, you're
mean, bro?
facing a
He
dude with
brought
all
in,
them belts.
but what you mean? He brought in high level Shakur, bro. He got it.
What the hell?
He got big punching Lester Martinez for the Canelo power. Then he got Shakur for the IQ and boxing skill of Canelo. Then he got Steven Nelson for the body size of Canelo. And
He just wasted time with
there's
Shakur first.
reports that he sparred Fernando Vargas. I don't know if this is in the
He should not
past or for this camp,
look.
but that's a tough, hard punching
He,
southpaw.
he should not be trying to spar any southpaw, bro. When has Canelo gave you a different look other than orthodox, bro?
He also brought in that Mexican Olympian Masael Rodriguez, but he lost. He was in camp with Bud, but he lost, so he got a draw, right? He just like got a draw on his. Let me see.
Yo,
Yeah,
you Team Crawford, right?
huh?
You said you was Team Crawford, right?
What? I'm waiting for the weigh-in, bro. You know that.
Nah, look. I know you hinted at it a few weeks ago, man. I be listening. Don't worry. I know you Team Crawford low key, bro. But don't worry. I know this gonna spook you a little bit, Ness. But yo, we still gonna pull out with the unanimous decision, man. And new. Feel me? But yeah, gang, that's my call.
All right, Robert Gutierrez, or is it Roger? I think it's Roger. Yeah, it is Roger Gutierrez. He's walking out right now in the beautiful Caribbean Royale, making his ring entrance. If you're watching this on the zone, I'll be giving out my timestamp. We're watching the fights as well as talking the big news. Canelito brings in Jaron Boots Ennis to help out with some sparring. And, people kind of have mixed feelings. Some believe this does absolutely nothing for Canelo and more for Jaron. I can't see that. But hey, consejero.
Compañeros, buenas tardes.
What up?
Yo, just calling to support my guy, my fighter, and respect to those who are calling to support theirs. Yeah, just I know there's going to be talk, right? Well, Boots went from when he fought Stanionis, right? A Star is Born, and he moves up, right, and wants to get a get me ready fight, right? And he's getting bashed, but I mean, I'm sure he's not the first fighter, right, to do this, right? He's honest at least, right? He's straight up. So I do think for sure it's I mean, I've like I said before, I haven't been watching boxing that long, Ness. But you tell me right now, like who has the better, who has the better sparring partners in their camp, Canelo or Crawford?
Canelo by far.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, is this you think his camp where he's had the best sparring
I
partners
mean, I
compared
guess
to
it's
his?
I guess it's debatable though, right? Because
Yeah,
the power of Hernandez is on the same level in terms of skill and where he's at in his career as Lester Martinez. Then the skill of Jaron, that's on the same level, if not Shakur is more skilled than Jaron. But Jaron has a
okay.
bigger body, more athletic, and punches harder, right? So he brings to Canelo a little more than what Shakur brings to Crawford. Shakur is bringing more of a mind thing for Crawford, but not size. So he doesn't fear the punch of a Crawford.
I see. Yeah, and I mean, you're the expert, Ness. I mean, so like, do you think this is Canelo's camp where he's had these high level fighters working with him?
Nah. He's always had Hernandez for a while,
Okay.
and you know, yeah, this is Boots' first time.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, I like I said, I haven't been paying attention to a lot to what Crawford's been doing, but what I've seen just like on the show on YouTube is right. I mean, we've seen the hand slap, the power slap, the wrestling, right? But I mean, like, you know, has who's been more like, you know, I mean, obviously these pros aren't gonna show sparring footage, but in terms of right, like their fighting preparation and not just right how somebody looks or what they're doing like outside of the ring, who would you say which fighter is doing more of that, right? Like who's right in terms of like border wars, right? Who's actually giving you that good footage, right, for the fight, the preparation, right? Is it Crawford or Canelo?
Ooh, Crawford. Crawford's putting out
Crawford?
more. Yeah, he's putting out more, bro. Unless I'm missing it, maybe I gotta check if my notifications are on for Canelo's channel or something. I'm
Yeah.
not feeling anything on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube from Canelo.
Yeah. But in terms of like, you know, the preparation, right? Like like, you know, the who he's sparring, the pad work, the bag work,
Yeah, but again,
right?
I'm not able to see bad work.
Yeah. I see. Okay. I mean, I've been seeing stuff from Canelo. I mean, it's unless it's old, but it's saying, you know, in preparation for Crawford, right? He's hitting the mitts with Eddie Reynoso, right? You know, I don't know if like Crawford's doing that kind of same, you know, promotion. I mean, again, right? I'm biased. I'm a Canelo fan. I feel like he's doing that more. And yeah, I'm pretty confident in Canelo. You know, I think Canelo is just showing more and more. He's reminding us, right, that why he's the best. And but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a close fight, but still going to give the edge to Canelo. And there's kind of a side question as my call ends here, Ness. I know you don't give out your editor's info, but did you just find them like through a friend of a friend, or like did you use one of these websites like Upwork? Right? What's the other
Nah,
one?
nah, nah,
Fiverr?
nah, nah. He listens to the show. He's always been a listener.
I just curious, man. All right, man. That's my call.
All right,
You know, keep up the great work, Ness. I'll keep tuning in.
all right.
All right, man.
We got FJC the third.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
What
How you
up?
doing, bro?
Chilling, chilling.
Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Y'all like sub. Nothing much. I think it's good sparring for Canelo. I think as far as the topic goes, I think it's good sparring for Canelo. I think the internet's overreacting a bit, but I mean that's natural. Because the only reason I say that because a few callers ago said, I don't think Boots and Bud fight the same if we're talking about style, but it's the same look. The switching stuff is kind of, I mean, because if we're gonna be real, both of them are really southpaws. I mean, Jaron, he fights way more orthodox than Crawford does nowadays, at least. So I don't think the switching aspect matters much. I think that twitchy black athletic shit, I think that's what he gets him ready for. That a lot of fighters can't simulate. So I think that's good. Um, as far as who's Bud sparring, I don't know who could be a good, like, who would you say is the ideal person to spar for Canelo? There is no one. There is no. Same thing with Crawford. I mean, Boots is probably as close as it can get. I mean, as far as when it comes to like the unique mesh of all the power, skill, speed, timing, counter punching. So I don't know. I think it's great for Canelo though. But I think you're overreacting a bit. But yeah. Besides that,
All right,
that's my
champ.
call.
You the man. Appreciate you. General Camino.
Yo, Ness, what's good?
What up?
Coolin'. Yeah, man. Ooh, was it? They got Boots and Canelo sparring.
Yes, sir.
That's what's on the card tonight. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's it sound good. We'll find out the answer to whether or not that sparring meant anything once the fight come. You know, for me, I look at it as Boots got to be giving Canelo the right look. If you're giving him the looks he need to get ready for the fight, he'll be all right. If you're not necessarily giving him those looks that he gonna need for the fighters, it may not, it may not be that beneficial. It may just be sparring. So, I don't think you could look too much into the sparring partners when they getting ready for a fight. Because once they get in there, like, things just change. I mean, obviously people got their fighting styles, but at the end of the day, once you get in there with somebody you ain't never fought before, it may not be exactly what you practice. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's cool. I'd definitely love to see some sparring footage between Canelo and Boots, so we'll see what that looked like. But at the same time, we just got to remember Canelo been fighting at 168, and Crawford's moving up. So one thing we do know is Crawford is going to be experiencing power that he probably he's never felt. He's fighting a true 68-pound champion, so he gonna be seeing power he ain't never seen. For Canelo, it may be safe to say that the power he's gonna see is something that he's probably seen before. So we'll see. And if it for some reason it isn't, Canelo get hit by Crawford and it stuns him, or his power he didn't think he was going to be there, then that would just be surprising. But I don't think that's going to happen, because if that was the case, then I think Crawford's last opponent would have been knocked out, but that wasn't the case. But outside of that, we'll see what happens. Appreciate you checking in tonight. Definitely enjoy the content. Shout out TBV. Everybody like and subscribe. I'm out of here.
All right. Yes, sir. If you are listening on X, give me a retweet, repost. If you're on X live streaming video, same thing. Retweet, repost. YouTube, smash that thumbs up. Hit the notification and subscribe. We're trying to get to that next goal, 245,000. We got AMG. What up?
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What up?
Good show, man. Oh, real quick, just on a side note, I did order that Nuvera. Is that what it's called? Nuveta?
Yeah.
It's supposed to get here like mid-September because I got a trip coming up, so I postponed it, but I'll let
Nice.
you know how it is.
All right.
But look, the meals look good though, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, no, it's good, bro. What did I just have today? It was like pepper steak, but not like green peppers. I don't know, but definitely like steak chopped up with them sweet potatoes. Those dudes are amazing with the sweet potatoes, bro. And the protein
That's what's
pancakes
up.
I had this morning too. They rocking.
Yeah, on the back to the topic though, I think the main thing it shows is that Canelo's taking Crawford serious, which he should, right? Crawford's a great fighter. People trying to say that it won't benefit him. I mean, of course it's going to benefit him. That's not the reason he's going to win necessarily. But it's definitely a good look. And it's a much better look than what we know of Crawford having in his camp, right? Between Steven Nelson. I know you high on Martinez, but how many fights does he have? Like, he doesn't have that experience either.
16, 17.
Right. So I just don't think the level of sparring is
I
equivalent.
mean, remember,
I
he got
think Canelo
Shakur in there now too.
Yeah, that's true. On the other side, the reason honestly I favorite Canelo is because of their overall competition throughout their careers. Now, I'm not necessarily blaming Crawford for the lack of competition in his, because I know he wanted the fights, whatever. He got other side of the street bullshit with PBC back in the day. But still, ultimately, he didn't get the competition. And I think that's going to show the day of the fight. So that's why I got Canelo winning.
All right.
But I got tickets to the fight, bro. So I'm going to be there live. It's going to be a badass week.
Dope. How much you paid?
I got them at pre-sale. I got them for $750. Wow. Honestly, I low-key kind of want to sell it. It's like 20-something hundred right now. But fuck it. it's a once in a lifetime fight, you know. So I'm gonna go.
What seat though? Like what
Oh,
location?
bro, I'm like legit. It's section 137. So I'm basically like in the middle, but a little bit off to the left. But like if the TV camera, gets the right angle, I'm gonna be saying what's up to my mama up,
Nice, nice. You
from
bought
Netflix.
one
So
ticket? You going solo or what?
no, me and my girl.
Lord of mercy. See why I don't go to fights? So you had to pay 1,500.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that's a vacation. Lord have mercy. All right, champ. Salute. Shout out to you.
All
You
right,
more of a
take it
fan
easy.
than me. More of a fan. I'm not spending $1,500 on 2 tickets. We going on vacation. I'm sorry. We going to Mexico, Cabos. We going to somewhere. God damn it. That's a lot of money. Sin, what up?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yep.
Alright. So what I want to say is this. This is just sparring. Like, how many times have people given different examples on this show about sparring with so many other fighters, but now because it's Saul Cinnamon Challenge Alvarez, we want to over here gas it for Boots. Like, come on. My
Nah,
problem
it's
is this.
because he
The
is
last few
sparring Boots. That's why. That's a phenom. Let's not forget
But
who Boots is.
a lot of guys have sparred before, and people be like, "Oh, it's just sparring." But anyway, my problem is this right now. All the last couple callers said they biased, they Canelo fans. If y'all want to talk about competition with Crawford, y'all want to talk about the last few fights like Maldrimov, why y'all not acknowledging William Skull, Berlanga, and Munguia? The Charlo fight alone is nasty. So to really question Crawford out here is diabolical. We really gonna say Crawford is not gonna do better? Like somebody was telling me the other day that they have Charlo stopping Crawford at 154. How he moved up and fought at 154. Like people bugging out, bro. Y'all really underestimating the skills, and it's crazy because I thought after Arrow, y'all give him his respect. But I see a lot of people running with the car crash and all that. Even right after the car crash, though, he fought Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia was still the guy. He didn't lose to Sean Porter yet. He only lost to Thurman. Like, come on. People want to play games right now with the hindsight. We gonna see people gonna be on a rescue mission when Canelo look nasty with Crawford. People over here acting like this dude don't have real skills. If we being real right now, it's been a year since he fought. Plenty of times in his career, he's had a year layoff or 11 months or even more than that, and he dominated. This dude has come up since 135. Like, why are we playing games out here? And we not gonna acknowledge William Skull, Berlanga, Munguia, Charlo, John Ryder? John Ryder got stopped at 160. All these dudes are coming up from 154 and 160, but we questioning Crawford that got real skills and he put on muscle and a true Black American representing USA. And y'all want to talk Saul? Oh, I'm biased. I'm a Canelo fan. We know what it is, man. He's a total fraud off the Berlanga fight alone. But 3 punches against William Skull, what's going to be the complaints if he doesn't throw a lot of punches in this fight? His last fight, he threw what, 56 punches? Come on, 86 punches? He landed 56? Come on, bro. This dude is washed, and y'all don't see it. And I'm so glad. Because when Crawford outboxes this guy or hurts him and stings him, catches him with some 1-2s or a hook, we going to see what y'all going to say. Because this dude has looked nothing since Bivol. Nothing. The John Ryder fight, excuse after excuse. Oh, it's in Mexico. He wanted to give fans a show. Charlo, oh, he just ran. Then Munguia, oh, it was close, but he wanted to give Munguia a chance, not stop him because he's Mexican. Berlanga, oh, he was 200 pounds. William Skull, oh, he ran. Even though the dude threw more punches and landed one less punch and landed more power shots to the head. Come on, bro. If that was anyone else, we'd be saying he's washed. This dude is done, man. He don't got the footwork no more. Had this been the Austin Trout version of Canelo, he might have had a chance, but not now, bro. He's look washed. Bivol outbox him. Crawford, we gonna see it. The ghost of Floyd Mayweather. Canelo can't handle the skills, the movement, the skills, the
You
quick
may feel
shots.
like it's your
I'm
time,
gone.
but it's not your time.
Yo.
Yo.
It's the illest nigga in Nebraska.
What? Is you body food? Hey, I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit. Nah. Canelo's definitely not washed, man. Canelo's the greatest Mexican fighter since Chavez Sr. He's Chavez's real son. He's really him. He's Mr. Gas. He's Mr. Jalisco Boxing Club. He's him. Boots will help him. He'll get a look at some speed. This will be probably the best fighter he sparred. Probably shit. Probably in probably we know Canelo's regular sparring partners. This is probably the best guy he sparred in a decade since back when he was having to fight the Trouts and them type of guys. So he probably this probably is the best guy he done sparred. And that's if we were to peel back the onion of the Canelo carnival of sparring partners. This is him, and he's gonna try to give him good looks, good speed. This is good work for Canelo. This is just to show y'all, everybody who was saying this ain't a real fight. You don't bring in a unified champion if you ain't in a real fight. You don't bring in that type of look if you don't know what you up against. So all of that, I want it to happen. I want the public to get behind Canelo. Let's change that money line for all of those gamblers. I don't even gamble, but now Canelo is it should be the undisputed favorite, right? The undisputed champion. And watch the line stay the same, minus 185. So it's not going to move the betting needle. It'll move the hardcore fans' belief that Canelo is really taking this serious. People was making videos saying Canelo's having birthday parties. He doing everything but training for Bud, and that show you this otherwise. So we'll get the best version of Canelo. And when Terence Crawford dance on him, put hands and feet on him, I want everybody to say this is one of the top 10 fighters that probably laced him up ever. So shout out to Canelo. Let's start to build an interest for the fight. It's about that time. And Ness, I do need to holler at you, man. I'm gonna try to. I think me and the wife are gonna try to pull up before we go to the fight too. So I'm gonna have to hit you and get some tickets, man. She just reminded me that earlier. So in a minute, bro. I get with y'all.
All right. All right. Lucas Body is in the fourth round. Timestamp 50 seconds on the clock. Man, Gutierrez has nothing for Body. Body landed nice right hands. He's fighting very composed, patient, not wasting anything either. But Gutierrez big as hell, bro. He's just thin, but he's tall as hell. Yeah, he holding them hands though. He got to let those hands go. Give us something to be excited about. Cam Dog in the 313.
Salute.
What up?
Salute to the boxing community, man. I think it's a good look for Canelo, but I'm not gonna be the one that's going, just overtly over be over excited about it. Cause like some people have said, we've seen this who are sparring monsters get put down in the pro ranks. So, that I try to look at it like Canelo's learning and trying to learn what Crawford tendency is gonna be, and more so trying to get a feel for what he's about to fight in September versus comparing sparring partners and doing all this other stuff. You know, I think they both know what's about to happen in September. I know they both feel as if they stepping into a real fight. I feel like they both been taking that as such. So may the best man win. That's all I got though.
All right, champ. Round 5, timestamp 2:55 on the clock. Gutierrez with this shitty high guard. That keeps him on defense, bro. As long as Body's letting hands go, my man's on defense. Phone lines are open if you're trying to call in. I believe Johannes Tellis is the main event, taking on a boss. A boss. And Gutierrez so long and tall, but not really using any of that in an effective way. I don't know. Maybe he should be coming forward. I feel like he's not even doing that. Body needs to follow him too. He's pulling straight back in a straight line. Need to follow his ass and clobber him with something. Then Tellus is the co-main. Lord of mercy, Yankel is the main. You know they wildin'. Hopefully he could hold the people there. I mean, they ain't got no bleachers, so you know we probably dealing with maybe 20-something hundred seats, maybe 3,000. But I will give them credit, bro. This back to back, bro. Think about that shit, bro. When have you seen a boxing venue go back to back, Friday and Saturday? They sold tickets Friday and Saturday, bro. That's insane. Never really seen that done. You know, that's like the Garden doing a I don't know, a matchroom show on Friday and then a fucking Top Rank show on Saturday, like, or Top Rank doing them both. You know, because essentially both of these were MVP in collaboration with Box Lab. Shout out Amaury.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Body, man, maybe a little too patient. Gutierrez finally landing some jabs here, 42nd mark. You know, his manager called me and told me Body was going to get the knockout. I'm like, oh, yeah? Still time. Still got time. 7 more rounds left, so could happen. It could happen. Boy, that Canelo video is going ham. This news of Canelo sparring Jaron and Jaron in training. I mean, that video that Farah Ennis posted is getting reshared, reposted. Everybody's talking about this. More guys should do this though, man. Spar up like this, bro. Because look at the amount of publicity it gives these new fighters like Jaron. I think Jaron's only like 28, right? He could use that little boost. But that link to call in is in the live chat. Gutierrez up on his feet. Body as well. Both meeting in the center of the ring. Round 6. Timestamp 2:55 on the clock. The patience of Body showing. Good right hand to the body by Body. Framing with that left hand. Pinning the guard of Gutierrez, which, man, you know, let's be real. You don't got to do much. My man loves having them earmuffs on. Shout out to Jermaine Ortiz with the stoppage, man. Been a minute for that kid. Hey, man. Fighters First signed Edwin De Los Santos today. Same manager as Brian Norman Jr. So, you know, let's see what they do with him. That would be a good fight for Body because hopefully it would have produced a little more action than this one. Gutierrez with the right hand to the body. Timestamp 1:39 on the clock. Oh, good left hook, right hand by Body. Good 3-2. Nice. Oh, Gutierrez with the left hook of his own. Partially landed, looked like. Minute 16 on the clock. Oh, good straight power jab by Body. Man, Gutierrez must have felt the power, right? Is it me or because I mean, body's controlling the center of the ring, hands down. Gutierrez not really taking any chances here. Splits the guard with the jab, but they being a little bit stingy with the punches. 36 seconds left on the clock. Body, wow, misses a huge uppercut. Wowing. That was way too far out. "13 seconds left on the clock. It's almost over for this round. Okay, we get a knockdown. Let's go, body. Damn, they're already on a 6 count. Oh, he ain't gonna make it? Oh, all right. Let's go. Damn, we ain't got no more time to finish him. See? I told you he felt that power, man. That's why he was hesitant. Good shot by Body, man. That changes things. James Payne, what up?
Audio check.
Chick. It's a beautiful one, too.
Yo, what's good? Is me, the ambassador of the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy James Payne, Mr. Lethal himself, and you know, like I know, TBV number one podcast in the galaxy. Yes, sir. Hey man, y'all in the comment section, y'all in the chat. Everybody watching this video right now on YouTube, man, make sure y'all run them lights up, getting this hyped up, man. You right here live and full effect for y'all, man, giving y'all a full fight party. One more game, man. That's what's popping, my guy. I see the
Chilling.
headlines, man. You talking about Canelo done brought Jaron Boots Ennis into the camp, man. He done brought the Wolves into the camp, man. He done let them folks in the door, man. It seems like it's going down. His boots on the ground, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. This. I like the move, man. Man, this boxing shit, man, it's a game of chess, man. You know, it ain't all smoke and mirrors that some would have you believe. And then for the past week and some change, or probably a little bit shorter, man, the media cycle been dominated by competition, man. Them boy across the street, man, they set up shop, man, and they got people lining up to buy their product, man. So they had to get the attention back on this side of the street, man. Let them folk know, man, we been heavy. We been heavy in the street, man. So get them eyeballs back, man. We got to bring the Wolves in, man. But also, I think it gives Canelo, man, a mental edge right now. You know what I'm saying? He got young, hungry champions in camp with him, keeping them motivated, man. He ain't always he ain't sleeping in silk sheets, man. Waking up in silk pajamas, man. You know, getting manicures and pedicures, man, on some soft boy shit right now, man. He taking this shit very seriously, man. I think Crawford has got Canelo's full attention, and I look forward to watching what both fighters bring us on fight night, man. I'm gonna let you keep these lines rolling, this man. I'm in these streets, man. Hey, the Aiden Ross event went real good last night, man. So I just man, I'm gonna take this time to put out in the universe, man. Hey, salute to you, Aiden Ross. You know, man, I appreciate it for my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Very profitable. You know what I mean? You do good business, and I like that. So, man, if y'all get a chance to check out
What you
the
did
fights
for
that Aiden
him?
Ross did last night. Teofimo Lopez was
What
in the
what
house.
what did you
So
do
you know what
for
I'm
him,
saying?
James?
You say what?
What did y'all do for them?
They he did his brand risk promotion again. He had
Yeah,
more
I
fights.
know.
They
I'm asking
crowned
you
him
though. What
champion.
what y'all did for them? I know Brand Riz. I mean, I know all
We
that.
provide the operations, bro. We got them set up in the production studio right there in a great location, discreet location, because it got to be a high security situation because of some things that's happened in the past. So we had to beef up security. So we had to take it to an undescript location. full production. They provided all of the bells and whistles necessary to make it look spectacular. It looked like Vegas. I mean, they brought everything we needed. We provided them the ring. We worked very closely with his stage and set, because he's very particular about how he likes his staging and setting. You know, he wants to create this atmosphere where his the people watching his fights, you know, it's just like his streams, but it's like he's bringing it to his following. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, man. He got about 6 different camera angles working. He always has a known credible fighter that's working commentary right there beside him. Like last night, for example, he had Teofimo Lopez. So it was good seeing Teofimo Lopez. He looks in phenomenal fucking shape, by the way. So Tio, if you catch this audio, man, you looking good, champ. You look like you fight ready, man. Go on, give us some good fight news that we can use, man, so we can go on here and put them bets in on Tio. You know what I'm saying? The show, man. But yeah, but it was a good event, man. We provided
So
that,
you
man.
guys are the
Everything went off
licensed too?
good.
Are you the licensed too?
Say what? Say that again.
You guys are the promoter as well, and it's just brand risk is the brand?
Uh, I mean, we took care of everything they needed.
Okay.
Everything we brought in the
Okay.
Tennessee State Commission. You know,
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
a great
yeah, yeah.
relationship with them. We got all of the competitors licensed and ready to go. We got physicals for everybody. You know, we got a team of doctors, and we got you know, the medical staff, security. It was very lock key. You know what I mean? The facility was able to provide everything they needed to get the production, and we provide the ring. The facility gave us extra chairs and tables. We gave a private bar for his audience and entourage. So we had a private bar set up for them so that they could enjoy their beverages and watch the proceedings. And I mean, it was, you know, it went down. It was a lot less drama filled like the last one. You know what I'm saying? We was able to keep this one much more under control and much more efficient.
What
It
happened in the
ran
last
very
one?
efficiently. You say what happened the last time?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, that was the one that Charleston White fought it, and then it was a brawl that broke out in the audience right after the conclusion of the Charleston White fight when he fought one of them Island boys.
Yeah, yeah.
We worked that one too. Yeah, that was the
Oh,
last
they
one, but
doing
we was able to
celebrity
keep
shit
this one.
too, huh?
You say what?
He doing celebrity shit too then.
Yeah, it's all celebrity based, but I mean, he's like, you can see like he's trying to gain the math. He's trying to gain the approval of, you know, legitimate, incredible boxers. Like, it's a lot of legitimate, credible boxing coaches that are helping some of these creators. Um, and then like I said, man, he had T.O. doing commentary last time. They had Rampage. It'd be he bringing celebrities out. Like, it'd be people like actually popping out to come and mess with these folks. So I'm like, wow. I mean, you know, but for me, you know, they hit me in the pockets, man, and I like that. You know what I mean? I like when you when you put, you know what I'm saying, when you let me have a reunion with one of my good partners, man, one of my good patrons and people that I like to research from history, Mr. Benjamin Franklin, man. He made a lot of great contributions to American history, man. But his most important contribution of all is his contribution to James Payne Lethal Pockets. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that first and foremost on the boxing voice. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, well congrats,
But
man. It's good. It's good to see, bro. Crazy, you know how far y'all have come, man. Shit, from doing your
hey man,
own
it ain't
shows
over
to
with
running
though,
all the
man. We gonna keep this
shows.
shit rolling, man. We gonna keep this engine going, man. You know what I'm saying? We already in the whip and it's warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep this shit rolling, man. And I'm just praying and I'm trying to stay, man, fit and ready for that day where I can let them worlds collide, man. And I can take this Tennessee product and my Tennessee pride and let it collide, man, with the Border Wars community and the Border Wars product and brand, man. And I can bring this vision that I have in my mind into reality, man, because I really see the best border wars, the most profitable border wars to be done is gonna happen, and I'm gonna have a big part of it, and it's gonna happen right here in my motherfucking backyard. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the most spectacular event that y'all have had. And it's gonna be the bar on which you measure everyone that you have after that. But I mean, it's gonna be hard to measure up because it's gonna be such a phenomenal event, and I just see it in my mind. But I
And where
just
are you at?
reality reality ain't caught up yet, man. We right here in Tennessee, man. Right here in the capital of Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, Nashville to be exact. But man, we stay wide with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a big wingspan, so I go east and west with this shit. So man, we could go back to the hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, or we could take this shit out east to Knoxville. It don't matter. I just gotta put the shit together, man. And I ain't there yet. But I'm just gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep supporting. I'm gonna keep listening. I'm gonna keep building up my muscle. And when I say my muscle, my blue collar shit is just putting in the work, building the relationships, networking, and getting people to get that faith in me that when I say that this thing that I have in my mind can be profitable. And when I present them with the package, meaning that, I'm gonna introduce you to these people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit them with the projections. We're gonna show them that it's already a vehicle, it's already a mechanism that's been working. It's been done several times, and most recently it's been successful. And this one that y'all got going on in Atlanta, man, it seems like it's gonna be amazing. It seems like it's gonna be a moment, and that's for real. That's for sure. And I like everything I see, man. And like I said, like me, man, we go back like four flats. So anybody hearing the sound of my voice for the first time, they don't know. Like I aspire to be in the boxing, and I aspire to be a figure in boxing, and to make a difference, to help change the sport for the better. And what better time than now?
Is it
And I
cold
see
in February or March?
is it cold?
Yeah.
In Tennessee, man, is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Snowing?
never know what you never know what you're gonna get in Tennessee. You might get snow in around February or March. There have been reported times where we've had snow, but then here in recent history, man, it be so fucking warm, you be confused because you be like, damn, it's still we coming out of the winter going in the early spring, but it's like I could go, with a t-shirt right now. So what's really happening with the weather, global warming type shit? So man, I don't know, man. Just have to kind of wing it. You have to be ready to accommodate either or. You know what I mean? So of course, like the facilities, I mean, would be indoor, of course.
Champ, let
So
me get to
we could
this
fight.
other caller here because obviously he want to talk
Yeah,
boxing.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
text
yeah,
you
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that, man. I appreciate the extra time, man. But y'all know what it is, man. It's the illest, trillest, dopest boxing podcast in the entire galaxy, man. Third rock from the sun type shit, astrologically, man. I'm out.
All right, check your messages. What up,
Yo,
JOGs?
what up, man? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo estás? Viva Mexico, cabrones. Um, you know, heard what you said earlier. If Crawford's in trouble. I think we all know Crawford's gonna get his ass beat September. Um, Come on now, like Shiraz is already wanting to, or sorry, Turkey is already wanting to put Shiraz against Canelo. So what does that automatically tell you? That he doesn't give Crawford a shot since he's already trying to line up Canelo's next opponent. This is just, I mean, Canelo training with anybody, training with what's his name, Boots, or anybody. It doesn't really change the fact that Crawford's going to get his ass beat. We all know it's probably going to be Crawford's last fight. Um, Canelo only took the fight because he's just trying to milk, the money that he's trying to make. Probably, it sounds like, well, other than the Shiraz, but it sounds like also Turkey is trying to make the Benavidez fight. I might be wrong. That's my perspective. But but in terms of the Crawford Canelo fight, we all know this is just the anticlimactic crash grab. So that's what I think of it. So because like I said before, Turkey is already trying to line up Canelo with Shiraz, and I want to ask you, Ness, do you think Canelo's next fight could be Shiraz,
I don't know,
or
bro.
you think that's
You never know with Canelo. Dude was about to fight Jake. We never know.
I I mean, he's not fighting Jake with that contract he has with Turkey, right?
I mean, he
But
was gonna fight Jake till Turkey came in, right?
he's now he's obligated to Turkey right now. So I don't think it's probably gonna happen probably towards the end of the career. But yeah, that Jake fight is also interesting. I wonder if he actually pulled out or not pulled out. Sorry, I wonder if he actually had his mindset on fighting Joshua. That was kind of shady the way it all happened. But just the way he, suppose they were in talks. Now he's fighting Gervonta. But yeah, that's what I think of Crawford though. I think Turkey even knows himself that Canelo's going to beat his ass and send Crawford into retirement. I mean, I think he only did it just to give Crawford a big money fight that I guess, he does deserve one. But in terms of Crawford having a chance, he has zero chance, bro. Like, it's called weight classes for a reason. Everyone thinks, oh, Crawford's he's just as tall as Canelo or blah, blah, blah. But it's not called high class. It's weight class. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's my call, Ness. So that's what I think of it. So, yeah, I'll see you.
All right. Lucas Body
You may feel
in
like
the
it's your
10th
time,
round of 12.
but it's not your time.
Timestamp 1:11 on the clock. Phone lines are open if you're trying to call in. Discord available X Spaces. We got Bordy, $2. Is it me or do Boots look like he weighs 168? That's what I said. That's what I said. Jerry Soriano, $2. That Crawford jab counters going to lump Canelo up. All right, last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Good right hand again by Body. He's just like got to do some combinations though. Look, he got Amanda looking bored over there. Lord of mercy. Both of these dudes, eyes getting lumped up. Body getting a black eye on his shit. Oh, his shit closing. Oh, smokes. Damn, Body. Don't let this dude close your shit up. What the hell? Does Boots Sparring give Canelo the advantage on the poll over 1,000 votes, 1,181 votes? 50% say major advantage. Major advantage. 23% say no impact. You know they hate us. Tip Bellis. Tip Bellis.
Yeah, man. Yo, I never want to see Lucas Body on my TV ever again. Like,
why you hating on that
this
man?
is a new level. Bro, no. Like, we used to call Devin Haney born. This shit is just bad. Like, when you just looking at it and like, at least in Cambosis 2, Devin tried to get George Cambosis out of there. He just couldn't do it. He ain't had the power to do it. But Lucas Body has the power to get this man out of here, and he's sitting here taking his precious time with this goofy ass shoulder roll. I'm tired of these niggas
Former
doing the
world
shoulder.
champion there, bro. Gutierrez,
Man,
former
come on,
WBA
man.
world champ.
Nobody
Man.
trying to hear that shit.
Alright.
He's sitting back waiting to land that fucking right hand the entire time. The motherfucker need to learn how to jab, man. The nigga ain't got no fucking jab. All Gutierrez had to do the whole fucking match is put the jab in front of his fucking face. Fucking Body can't do shit. That's why he's getting cooked by Ashton Silva. This nigga sucks. This nigga sucks, man. This nigga sucks. If you don't allow this motherfucker to get that right hand off, you gonna beat him. You gonna beat him. There's nothing Body can do. Cause the motherfucker's so hesitant to let his hands go. So look at when he jab, bro. Flat footed as shit. This shit, like, bro, I'm pissed, bro. I'm pissed because, like, we got to sit here for 36 minutes and watch this dude fight. We really got to sit here for 36 minutes and watch this dude fight against a guy he was supposed to get out of there. That he's meant to get out of there. I'm ashamed of MVP for them even dropping Ashton Silva. This is bullshit. This ain't entertainment. I'm surprised this dude was selling out in Canada, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even take him to Canada. It's a waste of my time. like, like this shit is insane. Who the fuck gonna sit around for a main event like this? Who? Who? Like this has been his last three fights. His last three fights have been like this. He just does not let his hands go. And they keep putting this motherfucker on TV. But I get it, man. He got a belt, bro. See, the MVP fucked up, man. MVP fucked up. They dropped the wrong dude. They dropped the wrong dude, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ain't nobody want to go fight this dude, man. And it's not because he could punch or he a threat or anything. It's just no entertainment value in him. Ain't nobody gonna want to fight this dude. This is sad. This is sad. Oh man, this is bad. But man, shout out to Canelo Alvarez, man. You know he finna do his thing next month. Oh my God, Gutierrez with a right hand, brick right hand. Yeah, man, Canelo finna do his thing next month. I hope he get Bud up out of there. Save boxing, man. Save boxing. Respectfully, because Bud winning does nothing for the sport. Because we ain't getting nothing out of Bud after that fight. We ain't getting nothing out of Bud. But yeah, man, I'm gone, man. Body killing me.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Truth.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good, Ness?
What
I just
up?
tuned in. How's the fights? How's the fights?
So far, so good. I mean, obviously, Body could be doing better, but he's winning.
I feel that. Hey man, that Canelo, like on the topic,
Yep.
Canelo sparring with Boots, I think that's big. Boots a big time type, like type fighter. A lot of skills. The same type of skills Crawford has. But man, shout out to Canelo, man. A lot of boxing fans, we always say, you know, for like 100 mil, 50 mil, yeah, we'll get in there and get beat up by somebody or just how people always say that. But one thing we always also say is it's hard to get out them silky sheets. So that's why I say shout out to Canelo because to get out be that rich and still have the motivation to fight and get in these training camps and spar all these tough guys and then go in there and actually fight and put on performances. It's bigger than the money, man. I think he's really trying to chase legacy. My opinion, shit. I know not everybody gonna agree with that shit, but hey, hey, Border Wars, man, in Atlanta, shit finna be a movie. Once again, we lit. Everybody, go ahead and donate. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do everything you gotta do, man. Y'all not gonna want to miss none of this shit, man. Hey, I'm out.
All right. We got Raking. What up?
Scary.
Yep, we hear you.
All right, champ. Uh, Tip is definitely going to get hitter of the year again, man. Shout out to him. But yo, I have questions. Border Wars in Atlanta is November 8th.
Yep.
Okay, that's Saturday evening, right?
Saturday, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I just realized I'm giving a talk in Greenville, South Carolina that puts me about 2 hours drive from Atlanta, and I should finish up in Greenville in the afternoon. So I could probably make it, man. So
Yeah, I mean,
I think I just haven't paid attention.
even if you can't
What's
make
up?
it, even if you can't make it, you should just come late because we're gonna watch the fight together anyway. Virgil's
Dude,
fighting a
hell
little
yeah,
bit.
that would be amazing. So what are the details for getting into Border Wars? Like to as an audience member, like it should come as a
Oh,
community member.
I'll send you the ticket link.
So I don't have any social media right now. If you can send it to
No,
the
yeah, that's
Discord
where I
thing,
was
that'd be
gonna
cool.
send it. That's where I was gonna send it.
Okay, that would be amazing. And Ness, you had made a comment before about like me sponsoring something. I'd love to. if I can't fully sponsor something, I'd love to contribute to the event. How can I can I get like an email address from you to correspond with you about that?
Yep. I'll send it to your messages here on Discord.
Perfect, bro. Perfect. All right, that's the main thing, man. I'm pumped. It's just like hit me on my calendar. Like, man, I can make it work, or I can make it up there.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Like I said, if you can't make it to the actual Border Wars fights because of your speech or the conference,
When does it usually finish? Like the event,
so
roughly.
I gotta see what time the first fight is. I'll figure it out with my partner. But from what the event, let me see the Eventbrite. I think he got doors opening early, so because it's a lot of fights, So he has doors opening at 11 a.m. So I would say by
Oh,
5 we should be done.
oh, by five. Damn.
I
Okay,
would
so
say
I could
he
maybe,
he
maybe,
says,
possibly catch the very tail end or something.
yeah,
But all right, shit, Ness. If you send me those messages, that'll be great, man. And then I'll follow up with you, and hopefully I see you
doors
then.
open actually at 10 a.m. But that's because they're doing weigh-ins,
Yeah.
same day weigh-ins. I got to find out what time his first fight.
Okay. All right. Well, shit, man. I'm pumped, hopefully to be there and to meet you and everyone else
For sure,
to see the
champ.
event.
Appreciate you. I sent those
Yeah.
messages
All
to
right, champ.
your DM.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
No worries. Alrighty then. This fight's finally over. Lord, look who's in the corner over there of Gutierrez. Is what is his name? Lord, he used to be with Golden Boy. Come on, Roberto Diaz, isn't it? Yeah. And then you got Phil Greco in Lucas's body's corner. And boy, Phil looking like $1 million, huh? Bro, is that Matt Young? What the fuck? Damn. James Payne and his team gonna end up working with MVP. That's Matt Young, I'm pretty sure. My bad for the dead air. Sometimes I can't type and talk. Making the boxing great again.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up?
Yeah, man. Uh, I didn't get my free call on.
You did, but you could have another one.
No, I did.
Cry us a
I
river,
didn't. I
man.
didn't. I didn't, Ness.
You could have another one,
Oh,
man.
cause
It
I
don't
told you.
matter to us. It don't
Okay, I
matter,
appreciate
man.
it.
You could
I
cry more.
appreciate it. Hey, bro, I'm listening to. I like all these takes, man. That's why this fight will take place September 13th. Everybody, we try to tell opinion, man. We see what we see. Some people will just be wrong, man. And it just go be like, I can't believe he did that, or vice versa. It might be the same thing for me, which I highly doubt. Uh, I think I got this prediction well. And when I hear more and more these breakdowns about Canelo, I still sit there and think, damn, Canelo don't fight the whole entire time. I wonder if Canelo will come in lighter than he normally do, because you notice that he been taking off, right?
Taking off
Oh,
for
when he
what?
couldn't, he take off in a round a lot. Like even with the Skull fight, he took off a lot in that round. He thought if I chase this guy down, I'm gonna get more tired. That to me, that shows me a fighter. He's used to he's been at the highest level for a while, so he could get away with certain stuff. And to me, that shows laziness. I'm going back to what I was saying, man. If Canelo don't fight 3 minutes, he's gonna lose this fight.
Mm.
He can't fight and beat Bud Crawford a minute and 30. It's not gonna happen. He got to have more offense. He have to do more. He have to do more with his feet. He has to set up more stuff. he has to establish a jab. Maybe I'm giving to Canelo too much. They probably listen to the show right now, Ness, and taking notes. But I
Mm.
don't think Canelo will come back and change up anything. I just want to see it. Like I say, I'm go back to what I said, and everybody went ran with it. I think Boots had got more from that sparring than Canelo got from the Boots sparring. So that's what I meant when I said earlier. And you cut me off. You heard and you went ran with it to start a different narrative like you do. Um, but I don't see no difference, bro. I don't see no difference in this fight. Everybody so stuck on Crawford. It's the weight. It's the weight. But I think this guy been walking around, um, maintaining it, carrying his weight for a year for this reason to get accumulated to it. Now it's gonna be shocking because he ain't take a fight. So when he pull his big upset, which I don't think is an upset, I just think I'm gonna be like it's gonna be another "I told you so" moment. When it happens, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, I didn't know Bud was like that." No, we've been telling you Bud is like that, man. I stopped underestimating that dude a few fights ago because I was the same thing. I had a few good fighters beating Bud, but then I started using. I really put my glasses on and start paying attention what this dude is really doing. People in there. And it's totally two different things, man. Canelo hurt a guy, and then he'll back up off. If Bud hurts you, he's not gonna back up off you.
Mm.
We can see that in the previous
You may
fight,
feel like it's your time,
with Canelo.
but it's not your
But that's
time.
my call, man.
I If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans. Don't know that we rocking out every day, multiple times per day. Right now we're talking Canelo bringing in Jaron Boots Ennis for sparring, and you got some Bud fans saying it means nothing. Crazy.
What up, Ness? How's it going, man?
Straight.
Hey, I was listening earlier. I had to stop because I had to cook dinner at work. But yeah. So I don't.
Uh-oh. Are you there, buddy? Are you there? Hello. A.G. 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 All right. Big Mo in the ring. About to announce the new fights. AG, you there? Just went to you again. AG is not there. Alrighty then. We got Mr. Vega.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you.
All right, great. Good evening.
Good evening.
Um, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. This is starting to change my mind a little bit. You start to look at who Canelo's brought in. Of course, I know about Saint. Of course, I know Yo Yo, and to bring in Boots as well. And I heard that what they're doing is that they're each they have multiple sparring partners. Many he has many, and they're all brought in for certain things for certain days. So yeah, nah, man. I mean, Boots. Of course, he's not a replica of Bud, but right, he switch hits. I'm sorry, switch hits. Right, he does it in his own fluid way. Yo-Yo's, a lot of people think people are basically giving him the crown as the best 160 pounder without a belt and seeing him, for two fights only, probably only one fight. And then, Valsaint, probably not that well known, but, Southpaws, tall, got good skills, developing good. I mean, just knowing about those three guys and knowing that he's doing multiple rounds. I'm guessing Ennis maybe just got there since obviously we're just seeing it.
So I'm not sure exactly a huge impact that is, but maybe there's something in camp that it just felt like they were missing, and they just wanted to get that one last look. That'd be the last fresh look in Canelo's head of someone that can switch hit with speed and power. And I don't think there's anyone better in boxing than Jaron Boots Ennis. And shout out to Boots too for making the trip, and for participating. And with his fight coming up, for him to get this experience to see exactly what the highest level looks like, the top level camp, and there with a pound for pound legend such as Canelo Alvarez, it's going to look really bad, I think, for Usman Lima. I mean, what does it mean for Crawford? Well, I think Crawford's been preparing himself this whole time for over a year. So, they're two different fighters, two different situations. Each of them took different paths to get prepared for their fight September 13th. And like I said, you know what? I'm starting now to get a little more interested. I think that usually happens if fights come along. I might watch this one live. I don't know. Maybe I might change my mind. We'll see. What also pushed me towards it more is just hearing this new fight being placed on November 15th. That kind of just it made me say, you know what, maybe this fight is not as bad as I thought, because there could be worse options, such as useless exhibitions where people are asking who do you have winning in an exhibition match. So, man, shout out to Canelo, shout out to Bud for when I'm looking at everything as a whole, truly trying to prepare themselves in what they feel is the best way, whether it be taking a year off to build your body or bringing in someone last second before a fight. Um, yeah, man, maybe every stone is being unturned, which was I was worried, because I do believe Canelo is on the decline, but Bud is also 37, 38. To be out of the ring for over a year and to gain weight and never having a scheduled 12-round experience in 10-ounce gloves it's a huge risk. But with huge risk could be huge reward. And if Bud is able to pull out this victory, it's one of the biggest wins we've seen. Regardless of, I know people say, well, he's not that much of an underdog, but to jump up 2 weight classes and to beat an undisputed champion who's been reigning there for years and is a living legend. There's not going to be many bigger wins than that in of recent time. And it kind of stinks for Canelo. He beats a two-time undisputed champion, right? But it is the guy moving up in 2 weight classes. So it's really more of a win for Bud than for Canelo. But at the end of the day, what you guys care about, what I listen to, is y'all care about their pockets. So I guess they're both be winners, even if one loses on September 13th. Hey man, are you surprised about Lucas' body? I'm not. I got to give it to him. At least he did box all right for a few rounds. But I mean, bro, he's never been that impressive. His whole career is basically based off 3 punches. One of the best combination knockouts you'll see, right? Because boy went to sleep. He got that man basically, you know, the company to severe ties with the man off of just 3 punches. And for some reason, I got to watch him for what 32 rounds of an all right fighter with good pop in the right hand. For this to be the WBA eliminator is disgusting. Typical political BS. I hope he does. I hope they don't have him sit on the shelf. I hope he does fight Schofield. Um, Schofield will be more in his range to land that right hand, but he's probably going to be too fast, too quick for him to land it consistently. But you see, if you throw a body and he lands first, you're going down or you're being hurt for sure. But I would definitely, I hope they do make that. That would be a great addition to the that exhibition crap that's happening November 15th. But I don't know if he'll be healthy enough. I'm sure he'll say maybe his hand hurts. But if he doesn't, kudos to him, because Schofield will be a challenge. That is a fight I would like to see. So I would want to watch that on the card if they make that fight. But yeah, man, appreciate the show, and I'm gonna just stare blankly at this women's fight until we get to the real fights, the co and the main event. Appreciate the time.
All right, AG, back at you.
Yo, what's up, Nuts? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
All right, thanks for coming back to me. It's fucking Wi-Fi disconnecting and shit. But yeah, I don't know how people are shitting on the fact that Canelo brought Boots to camp. JT was saying, trying to downplay it, saying that Ennis is getting more out of it than Canelo. Well, no fucking shit. Fucking Canelo's a legend. Ennis is fighting at 154, fighting a bigger dude, which, like you said, Ness, he actually looks kind of big. But more
Oh
props
yeah.
to him. And Crawford uh, allegedly ducked Ennis. I'm not gonna say he ducked him, but he kind of slithered away from that fight. Um, so I think these people are just trying to save face and just try to downplay anything that Canelo is doing. I think I'm even more intrigued that he brought him in, and I'm more excited for the fight. And I'm even more confident now that Canelo is going to put on a hell of a performance. I was already confident he's going to win, but I'm not going to lie, I was a little skeptical about it because Crawford is a fucking animal. He throws them in combinations. He's fast, and when he fought Madrimov, I thought it was a close fight. I saw he won, but barely. But I still thought he did pretty good. Like I think he looked fast and countered. Yeah, he got caught, but man, Crawford looks good still. So seeing that kind of made me a little worried because Madrimov is still pretty good. So man, I don't know. This is gonna be a dope ass fight. At first, when I heard it announced, I thought it was complete bullshit because of the weight difference. But Crawford is just that guy, man. You got to respect him. So I have Canelo winning by probably knockout, but it's gonna be a great fight. But if Crawford pulls it off, I'll be the first one to congratulate him and be like, "Damn, good shit," you know. But all these Crawford fucking fanboys that call in, oh my god, if Crawford loses, you gotta put him on suicide watch, Ness. Like what the fuck? Like they are like really head over heels for Crawford. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. I'm glad Boots Ennis is in this training camp with Melo. It's gonna show when they get in the Lima fight and the rest of his career. He's gonna see what it's like to train in that atmosphere. He might even bring um, fucking Boots back for more camps. You know, so that's awesome to see, man. And I wish we had more like that. And JT putting that down, saying, "Oh, fucking homeboy's getting more out of it." Well, no fucking shit, dude. He just stating the obvious. It's fucking insane to me, man. But yeah, Ness, that's my call. I'll keep listening in. I'm gonna go back a little bit and keep watching.
All right,
Appreciate you
champ.
guys and everything you do. All right, man.
Robbie.
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What up?
Yeah, I just wanted to I just jumped on. I heard that caller say that Bud kind of slithered away from the Boots fight. It's like so not true, man. He offered Boots a fight. And according to many sources, it was twice, and Boots didn't take the fight. I mean, rightfully so. He wasn't ready for Bud at that time, but to say Bud slithered away from a Boots fight, it's like, come on, give me a break, man. But anyway, that's my call, Ness. Keep up the good work. I'm just gonna keep listening.
Damn, short and sweet. Okay.
Yeah, that's right, my brother. I'm up in the heights right now, bro.
All right.
Got I gotta be on my P's and Q's. All right, Ness, later.
All right. Last call for callers. Excuse me. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. Last call for them callers. Discord available. X Spaces available. Oh, he's back. Number 6. Lord have mercy. JT.
Yo, man, what was that caller before the last caller? And then
Robbie and before Robbie, AG.
no, which one that kept saying my name, talking about no shit, saying that smart ass
Yeah,
stuff?
AG,
Who was
AG,
that?
AG.
Okay, AG, maybe you got a comprehension problem because I was trying to explain it. Then your homeboy Nesta Gibbs jumped my call, and we went back and forth. So you could sit there and flip it like you kept saying no shit, no shit. Exactly, my point.
Boots is getting more out of that than Canelo is at the points that they are in their career. And then that bogus statement talking about Boots, Bud Duck Crawford. I mean Duck Boots. We all know what happened with that. Boots had got that phone call. It was like, nah, we were just playing, man. You know, we not ready for you. You know how that happened. And Bud said that on that show when he was on that show with the boys from Philly. He said that. So let's clear that up because Boots. I mean Canelo. I mean Crawford did not duck no uh did not duck no Boots Ennis. You know, at the end of the day. And then far as Suicide Watch, you know what's so crazy? This I'm gonna be at a nationals September 13th. In Tulsa. So this gonna be a good fight to get to get our week popping, get our week going. You know, after Bud get that win, we gonna try to get another national titles for my boys and stuff like that. Try to bring three home. You know, like we always do. Not saying we always do, but you know how we try our best to win them. So that's all I'm saying. So nobody's not gonna have to be on no suicide watch. It's just a good fight, man. You don't want us to have to be on a suicide watch if you bring that shit up. But trust me, we living our life over here, bro. That's my call. I just wanted to clear that up, Mr. AG.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. We got L Jab. What up?
Yo,
Yo,
how I sound? I'm on some AirPods and these be
you
horrible.
sound
So,
alright. You sound
alright,
alright.
if I sound alright, let's get it. Boots sparring Canelo, man. That's top of the line sparring partner. I can't really think of anybody else that would be better for Canelo. Uh, Boots is probably the most talented African American fighter there is. Their styles don't exactly match up, but there's some good similarities. Uh, this fight, I hate when they announce fights so far out because I don't like waiting for shit. They made us wait. I don't know how far. I feel like they announced this fight like 5 months before it's gonna happen. But as it's getting closer, I'm really excited for it. I think it's a great spectacle. It's kind of the battle of the unknown. Is can Crawford be as good as he is at 47 all the way at 68? That's kind of what guys are expecting out of him, which is insane. If he was able to do that, I don't think he'll never get enough credit. I mean, I'll never not give him enough credit for this because this is a crazy feat that in my lifetime I've never really seen if he's able to achieve this. So people that are going in there acting like it's just a given, that I want, even if they think it's a given, I want you guys to hype it up because this is a huge deal, man. He even said himself that he don't see himself fighting Canelo, and now he's fighting Canelo. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, all respect to Crawford. I mean, the money didn't hurt. He got paid the most money he probably ever gonna get paid in his life. But I'm excited for the fight. I think it's gonna be a good one. But the most likely outcome is the big pound for pound guy. It's too much for the littler pound for pound guy, especially when he's not fighting in between those weights. He's just jumping straight up. Like this is insane. I don't think I don't want I don't want to. I gotta hype that shit up, man. Has anyone ever really done this? This is a lot of weight. I mean, because we count 54. We only had one fight there though, so it's basically like from 47 all the way to 68. Has anyone jumped up that much weight and beat the best guy there? It's pretty crazy. But Ness, I gotta ask, your girl gonna send that money?
Huh?
She got your girl gonna send that money to
What
get her
money?
ass whooped?
What girl?
To get her ass whooped by the Globe. We need that on the Jake Paul card. She got all the money.
We not rocking with her, bro. The rumor is Bumgarner and Amanda. I don't know. Hopefully Jake pull that off. I hope that's not fake.
We need the quote on that card, man. She probably won't do it though, unless they throw her a lot of money. But we need that fight. I'm not gonna lie, we need that fight on that card. That would make that card all worthwhile. Jay got the money, right? I don't know if it's even in the works, so I don't hear no rumblings really about it. But that's a good ass fight, and I hope it's on the undercard. Uh, appreciate you putting in the work on a Saturday, man. It's good to have something to listen to on a Saturday. Great show, great topic. Can't wait for the fight. I'm gone.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. Oh, we got AG with the counter.
Yo, what up, Nessa? You got that Zell?
I got it.
All right. So JT, I wasn't saying you should be on Suicide Watch. I was talking about I forgot the other guy's name, but damn, he was hard on fucking Crawford. But anyway, but yeah, I did comprehend exactly what you said, JT. You said that Boots is getting more out of it than Canelo, which is like I said earlier, it's stating the obvious. No shit. But let me ask you: can Crawford mess around and go 12 rounds with Bivol? Hell no. Would he? Hell no. He wouldn't do that against Kovalev when Canelo fought Kovalev. I don't even think he could do that to fucking Berlanga. So size is not the problem. Now you go to by the skill and the shiftiness and everything. Canelo has experience with Lara, TBE, Mayweather, and all kinds of people. And now you got Boots, who is in training camp, the young phenom, who's got all of that. He's got the boxing ability. He's got the speed, the counter punching, the tenacity, the youth, all that. That's why I'm saying that Canelo is going to do what he's going to do. But I still say that Crawford is a live dog in this. I think it's like a 70-40 or 70-30. 70% Canelo, 30% Crawford. Maybe even more towards Crawford, actually. Maybe 60-40. But I'm not saying all that shit. Canelo's going to dog walk up. He has Crawford got no chance. So I'll be just fine the next morning. I am a huge Canelo fan. He's been pissing me off lately with some of the fight choices, but it's all good. I'm a fan. I got his autographed glove. I went to the Mayweather thing press conference, and I got to meet Canelo. That was fucking sick. Also, hey, Ness, I forgot to tell you this, but Fernando Vargas Jr. and Vargas Sr. was at my last fight on over here in San Diego, the Battle of the Badges, and Vargas Sr. was in my opponent's corner. And
Oh
so when he
wow.
walked out, yeah, so I'm in my corner. I walk out first. They had the fire department come out first, so I came out and I see Vargas walking him out. I was like, oh shit, I really gotta fucking do something. I ended up stopping him in the second round, and I went down to give dab up Fernando Vargas. Took a picture with him and shit with the belts. And that was pretty sick, man. It was kind of an honor to beat his fighter like that, you know. But yeah, man, it was pretty cool. They're a great family. They're cool, man. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. Hey, but JT, nothing but respect, man. You doing that with your kids? Man, that's great, dude. I have a kid. He's about to be a year, and I want to get him into boxing and do what you're doing, man. It's all nothing but respect. I'm not a shit talker, but that's all I had to say, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Ness. You have a great night.
All right. We got blood in this fight. Let's see here. Let's see here. What is this? All right. Last call for callers. I got Jerry, $2. TBC has one weakness. I need to ask that Omaha guy. Okay. Manny G, welcome to that prospect level. All right, ladies and gents, looks like that is not it. We got Treese in Ohio.
Yow.
What up?
What up, though? What up, though?
What up?
I just wanted to slide in real quick, some humbug shit. Say shout out to my guy Lucas Body, man. Good little win. He just got off Roger Gutierrez. You feel me? Roger Gutierrez. He need to let his hands go. He needed to let his hands go a little bit more. But Body displayed his power. Got the knockdown and shit. You know what the fuck I'm here for? I want Prince versus Prince. Albert Prince Bell versus Lucas Body, man. The winner becomes king, man. But that's neither here nor there. But we do got to fight August 30th, downtown Toledo, Ohio, at the Huntington Center, man. You should pull up. But say less. Have you been watching the MVP shit? What you think about
I'm live,
the
man.
card
I'm
so far, the
live.
production? I
I'm
like to
live
talk
with it,
production and
man.
things of
I'm
this nature.
live with it, man. I'm live with it, of course. Nah, production is good. I
Okay.
like the ring walk, elevated ring walk, lit up.
Where
They got my man, Arcangel got the VIP seat next to Jake. So yeah, no,
where
they
I
doing their
seen
thing.
that. I seen that. Yeah. Amanda Serrano doing her thing. They got her looking real promoterish. She doing her thing. Got her fighters out here. And Young Kill Rivera, that's her fighter, ain't that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn that, if I'm not mistaken, she promoting him or John Paul Rivera, one of the Rivera. That's like her fighter. But yeah, man, I like this. I like this shit. What you think, real quick before I slide out? What you think Tellez gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. He in a tough fight, man. We gotta see.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you thinking stoppage decision. I'm sure
People,
my non-gambling ass,
and
but
let
my
me
I gotta.
preference that by saying that's what people been saying. I never seen a boss fight, but people's acting like a boss is on that
Okay.
tough shit.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't seen gang either. That's why I'm asking. I was hearing the same type of shit. I'm wondering if you had, you know, maybe you knew something I didn't. But yeah, I like Tellez. When I was looking at the weigh-in, Tellez look a little bit bigger than Guy too. He look on some strong shit. Like he about to come out here and try to overpower my boy. We gonna see though. We gonna see.
We
But
gonna
shout out
see.
Stephanie Hahn, man. She took the first round knockdown, but Stephanie Hahn been in the mix. She defending this belt is looking like Paulina Angel. She looking good, but like I say, man, ever since the knockdown, Stephanie Hahn has snapped back into it. She boxing out here. So shout out to women's boxing. You know what the fuck going on. Clarissa Shields, you the best on the planet, but
Damn, you said
TBV,
but. You said but. That's nasty word.
what you mean? Ain't no buts because we got O'Shea Jones
You
still lingering
certainly
around
said
here. You
but. You
understand me?
certainly said but. You certainly said but.
I said, but because we got O'Shea
Yeah,
Jones lingering
yeah.
around here. You
But,
understand me?
but.
Toledo, Ohio we always gonna say O'Shea Jones is in the mix for the best in the world. You understand?
Uh-huh.
But that's
Uh-huh.
neither here nor there. Ness, you a funny guy, man. You see, that's why you one of the best promoters on the planet. Border Wars, November 8th, Marietta, Georgia. What is it? Lugo, Boxing and Fitness. Pull up,
Let's
motherfucker. You
go.
bring the ginger ale, I'ma bring the whiskey.
Let's go.
But for sure. I hope to be on the commentary on that, man. Like I said, we got some fighters on there. Quan about to put hands and hooves on the motherfucker. My dog Mike Cal B about to put hands on the motherfucker Team Slime. Tit, you in trouble. But
Damn.
that's neither here nor there. Hey
Yep.
man. You know Tip got Mike Hill B problems, man. He in trouble, man. You know it to be true. But shout out TBV. Shout out to Toledo, Ohio. August 30th, we got Albert Bell downtown in the Huntington Center about to knock Keith Hunter's shit loose. But y'all be cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool. How quick we got nobody. Arrow Killer. Let me see. Mr. Perfect.
Hey, what you looking for? Counter, bro? Really is hell, man. Hey, you hear me though?
I hear you.
Yeah, man. Tell that nigga to chill all that shit out. O'Shea is not no comparison to Clarissa. Please stop that shit. I don't even think he ain't even better than Alicia.
She ain't even better than Chantel Cameron. Like, y'all gotta stop this shit. But yeah, man. Shout out to Christian Fields, man. I'm about to send that file, bro, on YouTube. You know what to play. You said what?
I ain't
All right,
shit.
chill out. All right, chill out. All right, no, I was talking to somebody. My fault. So yeah, man, I'm about to send that file on YouTube, man. You know what to play.
You
Big
the
time boxing
man.
Detroit. Yeah. Uh,
Alrighty then. That looks like everybody. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna get some Nuveta in me. I'm starving. I thought I was gonna make it through, but I don't know. Stephanie Hahn, how she get this time slot, bro? We out.